Okay, is this thing working or not? Hey,
It
thank
is
you
working. If
so
you can hear
much.
me, I can hear you. Are you live?
Yes, I'm live now. Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Thank
Good
you, thank
evening.
you, thank you. You look amazing. I
Thank
love
you.
your hair. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you.
You are
Oh,
welcome. You're
you,
very welcome.
I had to
Good
run to
afternoon.
I had to run to Instagram to say, okay, did she send me a message?
No, 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 no. I try to keep up with time. I'm
I
quite punctual.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Today is going to be amazing. And
Yep.
just like the topic said, is basically discussing red flags. We
Yes.
should not ignore in marriage because those red flags are always there. But because of the society, because of where we are from now, as
Mm-hmm.
you start approaching that age, you
30.
know
30 is the
30,
age.
not even that. Once you what
I'm curious to know who set that age, though. I want to know who set that age.
30 is even better. As long as once you graduate from college, that's just
Yeah.
what the next thing. When
Yeah.
are you getting married? And then, like you said, when you now approach 30, it's like, oh, the clock is now ticking.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to jump into marriage, no matter how, no matter,
Anyhow, anyway,
anyhow.
just bring a
Yes,
husband. Bring a
bring a
husband.
husband home.
African parents don't want to see boyfriend, they just want to see husband.
Husband, no, no boyfriend, no, no, no.
No
Boyfriend
boyfriend,
is not
no.
allowed.
No need for boyfriend. It's husband they want.
Yes, so hey, so that's what we're going to discuss, and is a very, very interesting topic because I've had some women, they are in abusive marriage. They don't know what to do because they already had children for this guy, and they are so dependent on this man that now they don't even know what to do. So we're going to talk about it. But let me welcome those that are here. You guys are welcome to today's live stream. Welcome, welcome. I see you, Gift J Series. I see you, Debo Basket. I see you, Christine Noble. I see you all Trio TV. I see you all. Guys, once we start, I won't have the opportunity to welcome people because I want us to actually dive into this topic and do justice to it. I appreciate you guys for coming. Please remember to give me thumbs up. Oh. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, if you don't know, this is the amazing Obodo Oyinbo TV, the beautiful lady with the heart of gold. This lady
Thank
is
you, Ju.
amazing.
I'm
Guys,
trying
when
to
I
share
came,
it on my channel so we can get more traction.
oh
I did
yeah,
announce it in my last I
okay.
did a live show yesterday and I announced it, so I'm just broadcasting it again so we can get more people. Yeah,
Thank you so much. If you
you're
don't have
welcome.
this lady, if you don't know Bodo Ibo TV, I wonder who you know on this YouTube street. The first day I came across this lady, I was just amazed. I'm like, do we have people like this on this street? I just got glued to her channel. There was a time I was sick, I was off work. Do you know what kept me going? Obodo Ibo TV's live stream. I
Oh
will put it
dear.
on my TV and I'll just lay down on my couch and watch.
Oh.
And I hear ladies, many testimonies, and I hear, how God, people sharing their stories. I was glued to this because, when you're up and you're sick, and, that was COVID period, your mind will be good. With that, I kept my mind occupied. Once I wake up, breakfast for my the family and everything, I just put on the live stream and I watch and I watch. And since then, I learned a lot from you. So, guys, without much delay, let's dive into the topic for today. I want to point you guys to know that, like I normally say, what Obodoibo TV is doing is a calling. I don't see it just as okay, we're on YouTube. It's a calling. And what grabbed my attention was one time she was saying something. She said, people don't realize that before I do anything, I have to ask the Holy Spirit. That really caught me. I said, oh my God, this is my kind of woman, because that's what I do too. She said, you don't know, she has a close connection with God. That got me. So, good morning. Yes, so your people are coming. Thank you so much, my Obodo fam.
Obodo fam, welcome, welcome. We're here to support our sister Uju. Now
Yes,
who support
so
us with the support? Uju is a strong member of Obodo fam, so we
I'm
have to
Obodo
support her
fam.
today. She's Obodo fam, so I hope you are here representing. Oh, please,
Yes,
you
so
guys come. Let's support Uju tonight.
I
All
see
right,
Obodo
today is
fam.
for
Yeah.
Uju. Yeah, we gotta support one another.
Yeah.
Women supporting women. Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed already.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my Obodo farms are coming. Guys, I'm an Obodo farm. Join our family. We are called
Yes,
Obodo
so
farm. We are one family. We are happy family. It is one live stream that you go and your life will be changed. That live stream, when you go to that live stream, you don't see people talking bad or negative. We are there to support women and build women up. So I'm an Obodo farm. Please, I urge you to become an Obodo farm. My Obodo people are coming.
yes, so
Hey!
Tonya, I see you. Blessing, I see you. Thank you very much for being here today. Bingpe, you are here. Hey,
Yes,
Drink
sir.
Bosa for the farm. Thank you for
Amen.
being here for Uju. It's very
Yes, sir.
important that we support one another.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
And
yes,
if
yes.
you hear them say Auntie B, some call her Auntie B. I call her Sister B because I'm older than her.
Whatever you call me is okay. Anything you call me, I'm not big on titles. Anything, B, whatever. Call me anything, I'll answer. It's
Oh
okay.
my God. Guys, you see how amazing she is. She's so down to earth. Okay, my dear sister. Let's jump into the topic for today.
Right.
So,
Okay.
my dear, what do you
Mhm.
have to say about this topic?
Red
What?
flags.
Yes, my sister.
Red flags, red flags. So the topic is red flags you should not ignore in marriage and relationships. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, as hello to you all. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you for being on this channel. I hope you are subscribed. If you are not, please support our sister by subscribing and please give this video a thumbs up, share it while we go on, because I believe this is very important for all of us to learn. As you know, over the farm, we are all about learning and unlearning, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
we are here to learn and unlearn tonight. So, in our time, we didn't know anything about red flags. Okay, this is something we are just learning, but they've always been there. Red flags have always been there, but we didn't know what it meant to learn about it. So you guys are of a younger generation, in your 20s, 30s, or people who are still looking in their 40s, 50s. It doesn't matter. We learn, every day. You are quite privileged to be learning these red flags now. And I see a lot of people coming to me all the time on my platform and they say, I never knew the word red flags. There were so many red flags. I didn't know, there's anything called red flags. So what is red flags? Red flags is just basically, if you look at the traffic light analogy, red, green, is green. What is it again? Green, yellow,
Yellow.
red.
Yes. Green, yellow, red.
Green, yellow, red. So green is usually good. When it's green, it means you can go.
Yes.
So the green flags will be things that you like about the person. The yellow flags are things that you can, you can live with. It's not a deal breaker. But when they say red flag, hey, those are no go area. That is basically the things that you will see in a relationship that you will know this one is a deal breaker for me. If I go into this relationship, I'm going to get into trouble. So basically, this is what red flag means. Things are things that you should pay attention to, things that you should notice. Because if you ignore them, eventually they are gonna come up. Because I mean, it's often said that relationship, what you see in relationship when you get married, it will be amplified 100 times. Okay, because you're not living together when you're dating, you're not living together in relationship, but when you live together, those things that you thought, oh, is minor, you will now see them in a scale that you'll be feeling like, oh my god. But they've always been there, you just didn't notice. So red flags are generally what people consider as things that you notice about the other person, either the man or the woman, that are deal breakers for you, things you cannot tolerate, things you cannot live with, things that don't align with your values, your faith. the things that are important to you as a human being, the life that you envisage that you are building for yourself as a couple, the things that you know will not fit into that relationship. These are what red flags are.
Wonderful. Oh my God, I love the way you explained it. Thank you so much for that explanation. Let's dig deeper. What
Okay.
are some of the examples of red flags?
Okay.
We say we talk about red flags. Let's start giving examples of red flags because
Okay.
I, I'm an Obodo farm and I watch so many women when they come to share their stories and
Mm-hmm.
they'll say, this is the red flag I didn't even think. So I want us to dig deeper and talk about some examples of these red flags. Some are so subtle, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
most of these red flags we may not even see during relationship, during courtship. But once we get married, yeah. So let's talk about those ones, please, my
So
sister.
I'm looking at the comment section. Annie,
Uh-huh.
sweetie, I can see you. You said here that they they have also there are some red flags that people don't pay attention to, or they just
Yes.
ignore, thinking they will go away. And another thing is that there are some red flags that women particularly think, I can change that person. Oh, don't worry, we'll change. For instance, I have 10 that have, because I usually like to do my homework. So I've got some
I
10 red
love it.
flags I want to go through. But a typical example, before I go into all the ones I have identified, is something like somebody who smokes, for instance. You are not a smoker as a woman or a man, and you meet someone who smokes, and you say, oh, I like them so much, they tick all my boxes, physically they are the kind of person that I like, we come from the same place, we speak the same language, our values are aligned. The only thing is that they smoke. And then you think, oh, let me just go ahead, maybe I will change them later. Okay. I think if you are from Obodo Farm, by now you know that you can't change anybody. It is not given to you. God has not given us the power to change anybody. If you think you're going to change someone, you are a joker. You can't change anybody. People will change when they are ready and when they feel they need to change. Okay, so don't think I will change them. Women usually have that idea that I will change him, but and then they get frustrated when the person doesn't change. Because the thing about brothers is that the thing that I like about our brothers, especially Nigerian men, is that they are always very upfront with who they are. You see
True.
them for who they are, but we choose not to take that, because we think, oh, okay, this is who he is now, but this is the version of the kind of man I want. So when we get married, I will now make him that person that I want to be. So I just want to say, before we go into the 10 that I identified, I hope we'll have time, that you can't change anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not ignore red flags thinking that that person is going to change or I'm going to change them. If they decide to change, it is because they are aware of that thing, of that behavior or that lifestyle, and they choose to change. It's not because you can change them. Nobody has the power to change anybody. So the first one I'm going to talk about is behavior. So behavior, there are so many red flags that you see when you are dating in behavior. Okay? So things like red flags are things like someone that is controlling.
Yeah.
Okay? They're trying to control you. Okay? Everything that you do, they try to control you. And the way they speak to you is disrespectful, the manner of which they speak to you. They don't respect you. Maybe they are talking to you and they're always shouting at you, they are yelling at you, calling you names, you know, and any little disagreement, people say things like, nobody's ever going to want you. Do you think anybody will want you? I'm the only person that can put up with you. So it's leaning towards emotional abuse now.
Yes.
So these are red flags. You're saying, oh, you should be glad that I'm with you. You should even be happy that I'm with you. I'm just managing you. You understand? These are leaning towards emotional abuse. These are all red, extremely red flags. When they disrespect you on that behavior, you see how when they disrespect you, they don't show you any respect, and they don't show your family and friends respect. Look, somebody that does not respect you will not respect your family. Okay? Somebody that doesn't respect your family cannot love you. Okay? We come from Africa where we have culture, we have tradition. So anybody that wants to be with you long term should respect your family, they should respect you. So if you are with someone that doesn't respect your family, they talk negatively, always bashing your family. Those are red flags for both men and women. Okay. And another thing, behavior that I have here is, you see, when you have fights, okay, because some Mungopas are very good with this. When you have disagreements, they will now be crying, 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 and begging you, and be remorseful, as if I will never do it again. That is emotional blackmail, just for you to take them back. Then you take them back, and then is a pattern of behavior. It repeats itself, again and again. That's red flag. Those kind of people do not change. They only cry and beg you to take them back. So that's a red flag. Okay. So people who cannot apologize, they are very pompous, they are arrogant. Those are red flags. They can never say sorry. When you disagree, you are the only one that is always saying, I'm sorry, I apologize. And this can either be man or woman. Okay. Some people never see anything wrong in their behavior. You are the one that is always wrong. I'm the one that is permanently right. You see, that is a red flag. Every human being should have a level of humility in them to say, okay, I did wrong. Pull back, reflect, reevaluate, and say, okay, look, I'm sorry. I did this wrong. But you see someone that can never apologize, they can never say they are sorry, they are always right. That's a massive red flag. Okay. Someone who gives you silent treatment, okay, is a form of control. When people deal with you with emotional, with silent treatment. For instance, you have an argument and you call them, they don't pick up your call. They usually text you every day, they don't text you anymore. They start giving you silent treatment. That is a red flag because it's emotional. That's emotional blackmail and is a red flag. So these are, under behavior alone, these are the ones that I've listed. Okay. Do you want to say something, Uju, before I go on? I still have 9.
Go ahead, please. Go
Should I
ahead.
go ahead? Okay. Number 2, people that rush you into a relationship and marriage. You just meet someone today, in 1 week, they are planning marriage for you.
Mhm.
They are not giving you time to study them. Women usually get carried away. They think, oh, I just met this guy. He loves me. He said he wants to marry me. Day 2. You are dating day 2 and he's already proposing. He already wants to meet your parents. He's rushing everything. Is a red flag. Okay? Be very, very careful of people who rush, because there's a reason why courtship and relationship is important. It's for you to know one another, to study one another, to say, okay, this market one I want to buy, so now good market, I mean a bad market. But when that opportunity is not there for you to date, it is very, very dangerous. So don't be flattered if somebody just meets you and they say, it happens a lot in the church, when the brother will just say, the Holy Spirit tells me you are my wife, I want to marry you. And they start fixing wedding dates. Within 1 month of meeting, they start arranging wedding. Don't be flattered though, even if you've been waiting. My brethren, don't be flattered. It is because people do that, is because they are trying to hide something. Don't think it's because they love you. It's because they are trying to hide something they don't want you to find out until you are married. Because once you are married now, you are stuck. So you must take your time to date. So somebody called me recently and was telling me about how they met someone, and they were asking me for advice. I mean, this brother has not even proposed. He's not even up to 3 months he's dating this woman. And they are already planning. There's so much pressure for him to fix a date for traditional marriage. And I'm like, have you proposed to her? And he was like, no, I've not proposed to, but they start asking me when I'm coming to see them. I said, but you have not even proposed. Why are they asking you to fix date for what Yoruba call momimo, introduction? I said, no, I don't think that's the right way to go about it. And I'm saying that both men and women can behave like this. So rushing into marriage without giving you the time to study one another, to know each other, and for you to know whether this is something that you want long term. Because let's be honest, it's not all relationship that will lead to marriage. Some relationship is just to date and then you move on. And the dating period is quite good. It's for you to know one another. So if they start proposing marriage under 2 weeks, or the woman starts saying, hey, come and meet my parents, under 1 month, hey, Joe, don't fall for that. Rushing into marriage, red flag. Number 3, when you meet somebody and they start describing all their ex, the first time you talk about, oh, tell me a little bit about yourself. How's it dating been for you? How is, relationship? What's your experience? And the person will sit down and start telling you, You see that my ex? She's a witch. She's a witch. I dated somebody that tormented me with witchcraft or wizardry. My people, brethren, that's a big red flag. There are some people that they never have anything positive to say about their exes. It's always
True.
negativity galore. I mean, it's interesting to know, to ask people when you are dating about their exes, just for you to see what they will say. And somebody that is emotionally balanced and somebody that is a good person will say, oh, life happens. I made mistakes, she made mistakes, it didn't work. And
Yeah.
that's why the relationship ended. They will be accountable for their own mistakes in that relationship and say, you know what? Perhaps I should have communicated better. Perhaps I shouldn't have done this, but I own my own mistakes. But we both made mistakes and it didn't work. But you see, when they always put the fault on the other person
Yes.
and they say, oh, it's him. It's him. He's the one. I'm perfect. You see me, as you see me, I'm an angel. I can never do anything wrong.
Uh-huh.
Everything I do is perfect.
Yep.
I do no wrong.
Uh-huh.
And they paint and paint and paint their exes negatively. Hmm.
Okay.
That's a red flag, my people. Because guess what? Eh? Our people say the cane where they take beat the senior wife, now they take they beat the younger one. So if you think it's because you are a new catch now, the thing is shocking them, and that's why they are talking about the other people. A time will
True.
come when you will have issues and they will start talking about you like that. So be careful of what people say about their exes. It's
Very
red
true.
flag.
Very true. And my dear sister, you know what I tell people? When somebody is talking about their ex like that, try and find out who that ex is and talk to that ex too. Don't just go
Mhm.
by what one person is telling you about the ex. Try and make an investigation and find out who that ex is. If they can talk to you, find out exactly their own side of the story. That will help you and that will open your eyes fast, you know.
Sometimes it might not be possible to reach
Uh-huh.
to find the ex.
Yeah.
You
Uh-huh.
understand? So you go with what they are telling you about their ex. But if there's a balanced view about the ex, say, okay, actually she did this nice, he did this nice, but this is the area that it didn't work. That's okay. But if the person is always bashing their ex, always
Mhm.
bashing their ex, everything about the ex is negative. They are witches, they are wizards, they are evil people who sent to torment your life. They are the ones that are, and some people will tell you that their ex is stole their glory. The reason why, yeah, I've heard somebody say that before, that the reason why their
Oh
life
my
is stunted
God.
is because of their ex. That they stole their,
True.
in this is Africa, we're talking about ourselves.
Very
That they
true.
stole their glory. That's why their life is stunted. My people, please run away from people like that. Is no, is a red flag. Okay,
Very true.
right. So that's number three. Okay, number four. Okay, people who are rude to people in the service industry. I will explain. So you go out. When you are dating, you go out, right? Let's
Mhm.
go for a drink. And you go to a bar, you go to a restaurant, you go to wherever, and observe the way they treat the waitress or the waiter.
Exactly.
Observe. Pay attention to how they treat them. Or observe the way they treat. If you are living in Nigeria where you have house help, security guard, what they call them, gatesman or driver, please pay attention to how they treat those people. Because if you cannot treat somebody who is rendering a service to you right, then it says something about you, your personality, and the kind of person that you are. So, for instance, you go out for a drink and somebody, nice waiter, serves you. You can't do this in the diaspora anyway, to be rude to people because they will throw you out.
Uh-huh.
But this is very common in Nigeria, where the person will come and serve you and they will be hostile, very hostile to the service person or to the waiter or waitress, and they'll be rude and very disrespectful to them. This is somebody they don't know. Just because they feel like they are better off than them, they
True.
treat them badly. That's a red flag.
Very true.
For me, that's a red flag. See,
Very
the,
true.
the, the way you measure somebody's character and somebody's behavior sometimes is observing how they treat other people who are less fortunate than them.
Exactly.
Not the way they treat
Exactly.
their peers, though, because when they are with their peers, they will respect them.
Of
If
course.
they meet people who are better off than them, who are richer or more placed or better placed in society, they will respect them. How do they treat their subordinates?
Mm-hmm.
If they are a business person, how do they treat their staff? How do they talk to their staff? Observe these things. If they are rude and disrespectful and they talk down on them and they're always bashing and talking negatively about them and they have no respect for their subordinates because they feel they are oga, please beware of those people. If you are a guy, for instance, and you are in Nigeria and you are dating a woman and she's very mean to her house help, she's very mean to her house help. She doesn't treat the house help well. Don't look away and think, maybe it's house help, they are paying her. She can be treated anyhow. Let me tell you, it is a measure of how she's going to treat your mother when you
Very,
get married. That
very
is how she's
true.
going to treat your family when you get married. So observe the way they treat other people. All right. Okay. Let me move on very quickly. What point am I now? I think I'm number. Yeah, we are number 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People with anger. People with people who have anger management issues. Like it's like a tickling time bomb that any small thing boo, any small thing boo, they cannot manage their emotions. Any small thing will just go off. You wondering, it's nothing like this now. Take it easy, and you can never ever calm them down. Anger management issues, you can notice it in small thing. No, any small thing, poof, like this, they are off like this. They are angry like this. They cannot manage their emotions. Okay, you know what I found with you? Some people have emotional problems. Okay,
Very
I don't
true.
know, maybe something that happened to them or maybe the way
Huh?
they were raised, but some
Very
of our
true.
people have emotional health issues.
Very true.
Okay,
Very true.
and they go off like this very easily. They go off like this. They are always angry. One minute they are hungry, one minute they are smiling. The next minute they're angry. You can't. Their emotions is like up and down easily. Any small thing triggers them. That's a red flag. It's a red flag. Mm,
Very big one. And most of our people are in denial. They don't want to seek help. They don't
yeah,
even consider it as a problem. Oh, people get angry. It is written in the Bible, you can get angry, but don't allow it to go down. No, 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 no. It's a problem. You need to seek help. Some of the
yeah,
people here, they'll tell you if you act out anger management immediately, you have to go through that class and pass
yeah.
it. So sorry about
Fa-
that. Continue, my sister.
No, 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 no. It's good. It's good. We need to interact. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want to do a monologue. Fancy Face is
Thank you.
saying
Yes.
I went out with a doctor friend a couple of years ago. He was yelling at the waiter, unknown to him that the poor lady was hard of hearing. I
See?
was really pissed, and I left him at the restaurant. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that I mean, for me, it is very, very important that we treat one another with respect,
Exactly.
irrespective of your position. I am very big on respect. I believe that everybody should be, even children, we should respect them. So if you
Exactly.
disrespect somebody that you feel you are higher up than, it is very big for me to know the kind of human being that you are. You should respect people, whether they are big or small. Okay,
Very
because
true.
just respect people. It says a lot about who you are as a person. It means that you have regard for human dignity. Okay, so that's very, very important for me. So we talked about people who are so emotional and
Yes.
they have anger outbursts. They just bust out. 6, when you've been dating, you've been dating. Some people, they can date you for years, and yet you will never meet anybody with them. Nobody. They will not introduce you to their friends. They will not introduce you to any family member. Nobody. They always avoid any situation where you ever meet anybody that knows them. So you've been dating somebody for 2 years and you've never met their friend. You've never met any family member. It's only them. Ha. For me, that's it. That's That's a red flag. Are you a
Super one.
ghost? You don't have friends?
Super one.
Are you a ghost? Are you a spirit? That you don't have friends, you don't have any relative. Why is it that it's always you? I never meet anybody.
Exactly. Super,
Ah,
super red flag.
yeah. So I mean, to me, in my mind, I'll be thinking, what are they hiding? Why can't I meet anybody that knows them? You know, why can't I meet a friend? Why can't I meet, why can't I meet a relative? Why can't I meet a colleague or someone that knows them? Why is it that the relationship is exclusive to just the two of you every time? I mean, when you start a relationship and the relationship is new, that's okay. But you've been dating for 1 year, it's going 2 years, and you've never met anyone that knows him. My brethren, they might be a spirit, I beg. They might be a ghost. That person might be a ghost. That's red flag. Oh my god.
God.
Okay. Number 8. Okay. Mongo Parks.
Yes,
Okay.
so
Mongo Parks who gaslight you. People who gaslight you. All
yes.
right. Make you feel like you are mad. That's a red flag. So what it means to gaslight someone is for someone to treat you in a way that you will feel as if you are losing your mind, as if when something happens, an incident happens, okay, and the person makes you feel as if it's all in your head. It is
Yes.
not real.
Emotional
They gaslight
like
you. Please,
abuse.
if you need to Google it, Google what gaslighting means.
Yes, yes, yes.
Gaslighting
Hmm.
behavior
Yeah.
is a red flag. Is a massive red flag. Gaslighting behavior. People who go out with people who gaslight them, and you end up with, if you don't notice that behavior and you end up with them, people like that usually end up with mental health problems.
Mental health. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
why? Because they will make you doubt the reality of
Yes.
your very existence.
Yes.
Something will happen. You will not be thinking, did I dream it?
Yeah.
Because of the way they will manipulate the situation and make you feel as if it didn't happen the way you saw it or the
Yes.
way you perceived it. They will twist
Hmm.
it around to make you feel as if you are mad.
Very true.
So, gaslighting,
Yep.
yeah, be careful of people who know how to gaslight you.
And I have
Okay?
an example of that. One lady shared that, it's part of mental abuse. That what her husband, what he will do is, she will get something and put it somewhere. Let's say that she'll get a cup.
Hmm.
Maybe she wanted to drink water and put the cup of water on the table. The
Hmm.
man will come and take it out away. She'll come and start looking for it. I thought I put something here, the glass of coffee that or the cup of coffee that I wanted. The man is saying, "You're losing your mind. You didn't put anything there." She will go and do it again. The man will take it out. At the point she felt the man say, "You need to see a psychiatrist." You see,
Hmm.
so that's just an example of gaslighting. They make you lose your mind. They make you
Yeah.
feel that you're going crazy, and that's their intention to keep you feeling like that. Thank you, my
Hmm.
sister. Go ahead. I'm
That's a
sorry.
very dangerous behavior. So
Very.
don't ignore it, please. It's very important that you notice this in relationship, even in marriage, so that you can know how to help yourself. Okay. Number 9, people who are dangerously jealous.
Yes. So, I.
Unhealthy jealousy. So when you are with someone that you love, okay, even God is jealous over us, his children, right? So jealousy is human nature. Okay, we are all jealous, but there is healthy jealousy and there is jealousy that is so unhealthy that is borderline dangerous. Okay, let me explain. Let's give examples of unhealthy jealousy. Someone say, oh, because they love you, you are in relationship with them, you should only talk to them. Do not
True.
talk to any other man or woman. Any other woman that greets you is your girlfriend.
Very
Any
true.
other woman that you talk to, it means you are cheating on them. You are cheating on her with that woman. Any other man that you talk to, that person will be accusing you of sleeping with that person. That is unhealthy. Okay? When they call you, maybe usually they call you every morning or afternoon, whatever, and you can't get to your phone for whatever reason. Because I mean, especially if you live in diaspora, when we live very busy, like even in Nigeria, sometimes there's no electricity, you can't charge if NEPA is taking light or whatever. Once you can't get to your phone, it means you are doing something, you are cheating. It means you are with someone else. You must always pick your phone. Once a ring, on the second ring, bring, bring, you must pick. If you don't pick, you are in trouble. So you always have to explain your absence, why you were not able to talk to them, what you've been doing. They want a timeline of your activity for the day. What did you do in the morning? What did you do when you came back from work? Who did you
Exactly.
talk to today? What did you eat today? That is quite, you see, people that delete people, this is how it starts.
Very true.
It's from this narcissist jealousy, unhealthy jealousy, very, very bad. You might think, oh, it's because he loves me. It's because she loves me. That's why she's always checking up on
Not
me.
true.
When somebody start calling you 10 times a day, that one is not love. That is that one now is not love anymore. Is what do they call these people that are always following someone up and down? When they are
Stalker.
always stalker. Yeah, that's a stalker. It's becoming stalking now. It's not love or because they care about you.
True.
When someone calls you, and every time they call you, they want you to put it on video call. I want to see where you are,
That's
who you
not
are
help.
talking to, who did you talk to, who is that person there? They always second guess everything you say. They don't say, you've not given them any reason to for them not to trust you, but they have trust issues. They don't trust you. Anything you tell them, they're always thinking, are you sure? Are you sure this thing you told me so? It can't be. Can it be so? You always have to prove that, I'm telling. Look, let me tell you something. Someone that has trust issues there is not about what you've done, it's about, their own perception of the reality. And there is nothing you can do to change it because they will always think something is going on when something is not going. And I don't know about you guys, for me, it's the most draining thing trying to explain myself to someone who doesn't even trust me. What's the point? I won't
Very
even bother. Okay? So, someone that is dangerously, you know, they are so jealous. Oh, you didn't call me since morning. Ha. Or the minute you call them, they say, hey, it's now you have time to call me, eh? Since morning. I've not heard from you since yesterday. Eh? You always have to, you do too much. You go out of your way to make them feel like, okay, I'm here for you. I've not forgotten about you. You always have to prove yourself. That is very, very unhealthy. I would say that is
very
a red
unhealthy.
flag.
And it's very tiring too. That's
Or
horrible.
it is time. It's full-time job. That's full-time job. It's a full-time work to be convincing someone. Tonya is saying it's coercive control. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
coercive
full-time job to
control.
be convincing somebody that, oh no, I wasn't with someone. Or you cannot go out by yourself. So it happens a lot in marriages where people who are married, you know, they cannot go out, you know, as a married woman, they say, "Hey, where are you going to? Where are you going? Where are you? What are you going to do there? You are a married
Exactly.
woman. You are supposed to sit at home. All you do as a married woman, go to work, come back, take care of your children, cook and clean, and stay at home. You can't have any social life. You can't have friends. You can't hang out without your partner. If you do, it means you are doing something you shouldn't be doing. I mean, it's exhausting. You'll be tired.
Very,
You'll be frustrated, and you will just be sick and tired of the relationship. It
very, very.
is a massive red flag. And the final one I have here, which is number 10, is insecurity.
Yes. So
And he said, what kind of mumu love is that? That you cannot be by yourself anymore because of any human being in the name of relationship. I wonder, Annie.
not like that, especially someone who has what to
Yeah.
tip back and forth. Okay, Darling said something. She said, sometimes you don't blame people who act like that, especially someone who has swat with infidelity back and forth.
Okay. Can I address that?
Yes, please.
So, except that infidelity is with your current partner, then it's
Mhm.
not my cup of tea if you have
Exactly.
trust issues. I don't have to deal with your baggage from your past relationship. It's not my business. So, you are supposed to deal with whatever issues you have from past relationship before you come to another person. Don't bring your baggage and your trust issues from another relationship. If someone has
True.
cheated on you, for instance, in the past, don't bring it to the current person because it's unfair to judge
Very
a new
true.
person based on what happened in your last. I don't care what happened in your relationship. I can't pay for somebody else's sin. I didn't. It's
True.
not me. So if you don't trust me, except I've given you reason not to trust me,
Yes,
okay?
true.
If it's this current relationship or marriage that we are in and trust is broken, I will understand. If it's taking someone the time to build that trust back. Because once trust is broken, it does take time to build it, if you can even build it back. But except that person has given you any cause or they've broken your trust, then you don't need to deal with it. I don't need to deal with your trust issue from past relationship. I have not broken your trust. You've not seen me doing anything I shouldn't be doing. So because this usually happens with you.
Hmm.
People have trust relationships and they have trust issues because somebody has cheated on them. And as a result, now you feel that all men cheat. Okay?
But that's
But
true.
not all men cheat.
Hmm.
Okay? Not all men cheat, right?
Yeah.
So when you now get into a relationship with a new man, maybe it's someone that is chill, they like you, they're just getting to know you, and you are waiting. It's like you set a trap and you're waiting. You're just waiting. Any small thing, you start accusing them. Hmm? You start accusing them. Olugbenga say,
Oh, but I
Baby say,
disagree with
I
you.
strongly
Okay.
disagree. Okay, all right, that's fine. It's okay to disagree with me. If you
Yes.
disagree, that's all right. We agree to disagree. I would like to hear your own opinion.
Yes.
Uju, do you want to share your link so that Olugbenga can come in? Maybe you should share it in
Sure.
the comment section so that he can come
I
in and
will.
say
I'll
and say
share.
what he disagrees with and why he disagrees. This is my own personal opinion. You don't need to agree.
Yeah.
That's fine. All
And
right.
Chidebere too, Ifunanya, your points are not really valid. What do you mean by that, Chidebere? Yeah. So
Okay. All right.
that's okay.
All right. In my channel, if you say my points are not valid, you'll be blocked by now. But this is not my channel. This is not my channel. So I will accept any insult here because I'm on Uju's channel. Because
Oh
we
no
don't
no no no
disrespect one another. You can
no no no
make your points. You
insults
can
are
put
not
your
allowed.
Yeah, you can put your points across
No 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 no
without being
insults are not
disrespectful.
allowed,
If
Victor.
you disrespect me, I'll block you. That's how we do it in Obodo Farm. But this is
Yeah.
Uju's channel, so it's her call. Anyway, what is your own valid opinion? Chidebere Ifunanya.
That's what I
One
want to
valid
know.
point.
What
Let's
is
hear your
valid?
own valid point, oh. Eh?
What do you mean by
Chidebere
not valid?
Ifunanya. Please, let's hear your own. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on
Okay.
to the last one that I have. Before, if anybody wants to contribute or if you want to share their comments,
Okay, I've shared the link.
uh, you can share it. Soji says Obodo Yibo is generalizing. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And Bimpe said, true. You have to heal from prior relationship baggage before going into a new relationship.
Mhm.
Nicely said. And that is what Obodo is trying to say. You don't carry the baggage from an old relationship because somebody cheated on you. And then you carry it to the new relationship, and then the person will be suffering because you have that insecurity. You will not allow the person to be themselves. You'll be monitoring them like monitoring spirit. That is not healthy. Everybody is not the same. Just like Obodo said, not all men cheat.
Not
You
on men
see,
cheat, yeah.
you see,
Not on
not
men cheat.
yeah,
Blessed B said, "You are right, Auntie B. I know a woman who
yeah,
monitors every step of her husband. I don't blame her sometimes because the guy himself is a big cheat, and I keep wondering why she still chooses to be with him." Okay, so in that situation now, if the guy is a cheat and she's caught him cheating, then trust has been broken. That's what I was trying to explain about the trust matter.
yes,
If
hmm,
somebody has not broken trust, then there's something we say in social work when we are testing for capacity. We say the law says that capacity is presumed. So trust should be presumed. You should trust people automatically, except they're giving you reason not to trust them. Presumption means that you just trust them based on the fact that you believe they are not going to do something. But until you see that they prove you otherwise. Okay?
exactly, exactly,
So you observe, you
very
watch.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You observe and you watch until there is something that will not make you feel insecure, or if you've caught someone, for instance, and they've cheated, then the trust is broken. That's a different thing. Okay, that one is a different conversation altogether. If you choose to
exactly.
remain in that situation, that's your cup of tea. Okay, if you now choose to remain and be monitoring the person, well, that's your way of dealing with the broken trust. Maybe you are finding a way around it, you're trying to build trust back. I don't know. It's a whole lot of work building trust back. Because once trust is broken, it's quite hard to get it back, okay? Because you will always be second guessing the person now to see, are they going to do it again? What do I need to do to make sure that, this doesn't happen? But it's not always in our hands what people do. You can't control people. You can't keep them at home. You can't lock them up. They will go out. They'll
Exactly.
go to work. So what are you
Very
going to do?
true.
What are you going to do? Okay? It's up to you what you can live with, what you can tolerate. Okay? So let me get to my final point. My
Okay.
final point, number 10, is insecure people. We have a lot of insecure people, right? And insecurity can come from either the way we are raised, okay, and
Yes.
nurturing, and also environments, right? So when people are insecure, it's a problem, right? Insecurity is a big problem. It's a massive red flag.
It is.
Because with insecure people, they need constant reassurance. You have to constantly be reassuring them. And it is exhausting trying to always trying to reassure somebody about what you are not going to do, or this is who I am, trying to always explain who you are to the person, right? So insecurity is a very, very massive issue. It's a massive red flag. And sometimes people can become insecure not because of what you have done. It can be because of their upbringing, what they observe
Very true.
with their parents growing up, all the relationship. There, unfortunately, with you, I'm telling you, there are some people that have never seen any positive relationship in their lives.
Very true.
They've never seen
Very,
any
very true.
happy. They've never seen any happy marriages or relationship. All they've seen is, you know, people who, is just basbos relationship. Let me put it
I-
that way.
yes. And I heard a lady say one time that she knows that all men cheat. I'm like, no, because all she has seen are men cheating on their wives. You see?
Yeah,
And even she said that even her father told her that men cheat.
yeah.
So to her,
It's a very perverse thinking. You
very,
see?
very,
Yeah.
very, very.
Not
And
all
now
men
she
cheat.
has a thought that, yeah, even if my husband cheats, it's okay because all men. No,
Sometimes,
it's
let
not
me tell you
right.
why women do that to you.
Uh-huh.
Women do that as a form of protection. They try to protect themselves because
Oh,
they think, let me guide myself against the inevitable. It's going to happen anyway, so I might as well prepare myself. So
wow.
that lady that is saying, my dad told me that all men cheat, and all the men I've seen are cheating. So
Mhm.
she's already like preparing herself in case if it happens. It's
Yeah,
self-preservation. So she's kind of preserving herself to say, okay, now I know all men cheat. So if he cheats, maybe it will not affect me so much. But I don't think that's healthy.
it's
For
not at
me,
all.
I don't think it's healthy.
It's not.
Okay, first of all, I'm just going to say it, not all men cheat. And women cheat too. Okay? Because in our culture, we always think it's only men that cheat. Women cheat as well, right? So it's
Yeah,
not all men that cheat. But if you've been brought up to think that all men cheat, this is all you know. All your uncles cheated, your brothers are always cheating, and everybody around you cheat, 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 cheat. And even your parents, they raised you to believe that cheating is part of relationship. It is acceptable. They
exactly.
prepared you for cheating. And you are saying it, all men cheat, all men cheat. So let me kuku bakadara, as Yoruba will say, let me accept the fate
Hmm.
that this is our reality. All men cheat.
No, yeah, not, not right. So
That
it's
is very
gonna be
unhealthy.
done. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be done. Said. I think it's selfish for people to get into a relationship knowing that they have not healed from the past trauma. Yes. All right.
That's that you see that one about not healing from past trauma is a very
Yeah,
big one.
it
Okay?
is
Because we see
very.
people who break up in relationship, especially brothers, in 6 months' time, they are with somebody else. Okay? People move, I don't know, but I see that people move on very quickly without dealing with the issues that happened in why did you leave that and that's why single people or divorced people, whatever, especially if you meet somebody that is divorced, you need to ask questions. Even if they are not divorced, someone that is a mature person, they've been dating, you need to ask questions. What happened in your, it's a very good question to ask. Tell me what happened in your past relationship. How was your past relationship? Your immediate relationship, what happened? Listen and see what the person is going to tell you about their past relationship. Because I tell you something, I met somebody one time, and on the surface, yeah, this guy looks like, oh, he's divorced and he's a church person who had a ministry, and he was married, everything was going on well. I don't know what happened with the marriage, but a lot happened, okay, in another country, not in the UK here, but it was in another country that all this happened. Then he moved and came here. If you see him, you want to hook him up with any eligible lady you see, because you think, oh, this is an eligible bachelor, he has a good job, he's educated, he's good looking, he's everything. And then we started talking.
Wow.
My sister, when we started talking, I realized that this brother is broken.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah. He was so broken from the marriage. He has not even dealt with the
My
brokenness from the marriage. And so he was not even though on the outside it looks like he's ready to move on, he's ready for another relationship, he's nowhere near ready. Because the issues from his past relationship are so raw. When he talks about his ex, oh my God, you are like,
oh my
wow.
God.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our people don't like going to therapy. They don't.
They
They don't
don't.
see the value in it. Why should
They
I go and waste
don't.
my money and sit down and be talking to someone when I can
Exactly.
talk to my family and friends? What's the point?
Or when I can pray about it and God will deliver me.
But you've forgotten that. But you've forgotten that your family and friends will only emphasize what you are telling them. They will just be saying things to make you feel good about yourself. Okay? So, for instance, if I'm telling them, I gave this woman one of the issues, if I recall, it's been a long time now. What he was saying was that he gave the woman about 10 million naira or something like that to do business. And she squandered the money. She didn't account for anything. And whenever he asked, she doesn't want to say anything about what happened to the money. So, if you are that brother now, we're talking about people who are broken, right?
Yes.
From past relationship.
Yes.
So if they are talking to their friends or their family members, they will just be say, don't mind them. Women are like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a good man like you to give that kind of huge money to a woman to start business and she cannot account for it. Eh? That's very, very bad. They will be saying things to make you feel good. That is not therapy. That's my point.
It's
It's not
true.
helping you.
It's not.
It's not going to help you to heal from the pain of that relationship. What you need is a professionally trained psychotherapy who can analyze your situation, give you the tools for you to cope and deal with the pain so you
Exactly.
can move on.
Exactly. I don't know why they think that therapy is a waste of money and waste of time. Not realizing that it's very, very helpful. I beg guys, like it oh. Give me thumbs up. Like it.
Give thumbs up or give thumbs up, please.
Like it. Biko, give thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, my sweet sister, you are just simply amazing. I don't know how to thank you. This is just a hot topic, and there are many women, some women going through this stuff. Just like I said in the beginning, there is a lady going through physical abuse in her marriage. She doesn't know what to do because to her, she has some kids. She has kids. She doesn't know what to do. What advice would you give people like this? Because they are all listening. What advice will you give somebody like this? Because you tell them, my dear, you need to move yourself out of that place. But they'll tell you they don't have any place to go. And you ask them, get social service involved. Like here, you can call 911, they'll find a shelter. They said they are in Nigeria. They don't have anything like that. Things are not working in Nigeria. Even for social service to be involved, you have to pay. You see? So, what advice will you give to these women? It's not only women that go through abuse, or men do. So,
Mhm.
what advice will you give to people like this?
Unfortunately, if it's happening in Nigeria,
Mhm.
is the dynamics are different, right?
Very.
The dynamics are different. It's easy for us to say leave when you live in a diaspora because the system here supports you to leave. Okay?
Yes.
But in Nigeria, it's a different ball game. especially if is the one that provides for the family. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have income, or maybe you have very little income that is not enough to sustain you. Okay, so in Nigeria it's even worse because the family will tell you to endure. They will normalize it, like someone in the comment section just said that family will normalize anything. Yes, Aisha is saying
Yeah.
family and friends normalize it. Yeah,
Yeah.
abuse is normalized in our culture. It's a way of life. The grandmothers went through it. Your mother, aunties went through it. They say, yeah, that is what everybody is going through. But this is a lie. That's what I'm saying. There are so many things wrong in our culture that people perpetuate over the centuries, over the years, as reality, but it's not. It's perverse. It's perversion. It's not the norm.
It is
But they make
not.
it seem as if this is the way. So you should enjoy it like your grandmother. Grandmother enjoyed, your mother enjoyed, so enjoy it. And they will tell you it's because of the children. That's why you are suffering. Okay? So in Obodo Yibo TV, and a lot of people will not agree with me here. Those of you who don't know how we do it on Obodo Yibo TV, maybe you are seeing us for the first time. We don't encourage people to stay in any abusive relationship. You
Not
know
at
why?
all.
Because of Osinachi.
Exactly.
Okay, there's no plenty grammar I'm going to speak now that will express it as much as looking at Osinachi's life.
Very true.
When you stay because you are staying because of children, you are staying because you are staying because of what the people, your family will say, your church will say, your geo, whatever will say, it always ends badly. And guess what? Those children that you think you are staying for will learn the negativity in your relationship, and they will think it is the norm. They will
Very
think marriage is
true.
supposed to be like that. If they are boys, they will grow up and they will end up putting their hands on their wives because this is what they've seen daddy do. So they see it as a norm. So we talk about breaking the circle all the time in Obodo Yibo TV. You need to break the circle of abuse. So if you are the one in Nigeria and every time you are enduring this physical abuse, you have to plan. Okay, but ultimately the plan is for you to leave so that you don't get deleted. Your life is much more precious. Somebody said it very clearly the other day. The covenant of life is longer than the covenant of marriage. Your life, the purpose of your life, why God created is not for marriage alone. There are so many things that God created you for. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is nice. If you get it right, it's lovely. And our culture promotes it because marriage is status, marriage is respect, marriage is dignity, marriage is, you are doing the right thing, right? Family unit, beautiful. But when there is abuse, you need to leave.
Exactly.
Is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to
No.
be easy. Starting all over again. And women, please stop saying I'm staying because of the children. Don't stay because of the children. Because your children are being damaged. You are damaging your children. They will blame you. Let me tell you something with you. We had someone on our show
Uh-huh.
who came. I don't know how many of you are about the family here can remember. They live in America. And when the lady came to our show, her name is Iyabo. The daughter too came. And when the daughter spoke, everybody was crying. Yeah.
Oh.
She talked about her father, how the father is supposed to be the one parenting her, but the children end up parenting their parents.
Oh my God.
They live in Chicago. They end up parenting their parents because they are so broken. Their father is so violent. Their relationship has been so bad that the children, they say, why are you saying you are staying because of me? One of the children has left home and doesn't talk to the parents anymore now because she feels that because the mother refused to leave, she was saying, I'm staying because of you, I'm staying because of you. She ended up with mental health problems.
Oh my God.
Yes. So when you keep saying, uh, I'm staying because of the children, no, you are staying because of you. You are staying because of what people will say. You are staying because you cannot survive on your own. You are staying because of what your daddy Gio will say in the church. You are staying because of your community, your family, and all that. The children is the reason why you should leave because the children are innocent. They deserve to grow up in a safe and healthy environment.
That's
If
true.
your children are growing up under an environment where there is constant physical emotional, mental abuse, you are damaging your children. They will
Yeah,
grow up to be angry adults
very true. Very
because your children are, I mean, the husband and the wife are the first model of relationship that children know. So if this is all they know their life, they always know that dad is always beating mommy, dad is always doing this to mommy. They think this is normal, but it's not. So, I mean, what I'm just going to say about that is that you need to strategize and find a way to gather yourself. Even if it means going back to your parents' home, you start all over again. It might not be as rosy as it was, maybe he has a bit of money and there's a level of comfort there, but your life is much more important. You need to
yeah.
leave.
And Sister B, because just like we said, it's different in Nigeria. Like here, if you leave, you get custody of your children, or have joint custody with the husband. But
Mm,
back home, remember the story, is it Femi Kayode? Is it
yes,
Femi Kayode
is the
that,
one.
yes, that just didn't want the ex-wife to have anything to do with the kids.
Yeah,
So that is what is happening in Nigeria. And we need to start talking about it, raising our voices louder. When a woman leaves, the man will make it impossible for the
because
woman to see her kids. And
yes,
if you separate a child or children from a mother, is just like taking her heart away, just
oh yes,
grabbing her heart away.
oh yes,
So that's what most of these women are afraid of, because they don't get justice. If
yeah,
they know that they'll have joint custody with there's no problem. But taking somebody's, hey, that is the problem they are having, to tell you the truth.
sometimes we have to make difficult decisions. When you are between the devil and the deep blue sea, sometimes it's not going to be easy, but you have to make a decision. And sometimes I know, as a mom myself, I know the attachment that mothers we have to our children. Our children are our lives. The average mother who is a good mother would defend her children against anything.
Exactly.
Asking a woman to leave her children is one of the most difficult things that a woman will ever do. But sometimes you need to do that to save yourself. Because I am speaking from experience. I lost a sister who passed away because of abuse in
Oh
marriage.
my God.
And she stayed for the same reason, because of children, because of children, because of children, right? And guess what? She died now, and the children are alive.
Oh my
So
God.
if anything happens to you because you think you are staying because of the children, if you are gone, your children will carry on living. They will live. Some of them are they've got some of them have children now. Like my sister has grandchildren now, but she didn't live to see them. Do you know why? Because she was staying because of children. My mom, my dad had gone, and my mom was saying, leave, leave. My mom practically went to drag her out, but she refused. She said, no, I have to stay because of my children. And I don't even think the man is not even the kind of man that was going to take the children from her. But I think because of the experience she had, dating, and, she previously had a relationship that failed, she just felt like she's a failure if she doesn't make this marriage work. So she stayed. Let me tell you something. There's no good thing that comes out of abuse.
Not at all.
If you don't buy in that relationship, you will lose your mind. And sometimes it's both. You will lose your mind and then you will buy eventually. So staying for children, no, it's not worth it. It's not.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Guys, are you now? Though, no, please like it, like it, like it. I can't believe that I have this amazing lady here. I can't believe it. Please thank her for me. You know how people say, how do you get to this big YouTuber? Guys, I'm a Bodo fan. And when I go, I contribute. And one day she said, Uju, I like what you're doing in your channel. I'm like, what? I said, thank you. And the next time she said, oh, you don't worry. One day I'll visit your channel. I'm like, is she joking? I'm like, okay, thank you.
I'm very, very happy to be here. I'm
And
happy to be here.
oh my God. And the other day she said, if you invite me, I'll come. I'm like, you don't even need invitation. Come.
Hey.
So we planned it and she is here. Thank Thank you so much.
No
Thank you
worries.
so much, sister.
No worries. You don't need to
Thank
keep
you.
thanking me. I'm seeing a comment here.
Yes, so
I don't know if you're seeing it. It's from Temi's Becky's
yes,
Kitchen. She's
yeah.
saying sometimes it's
Time.
not because of the children. Yeah.
Yes,
But because you have not been working to provide, and now if you move out, you are afraid to start of how to start.
yes.
And I advise women to stand and work. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
order to be able
Sometimes
to
it's not
provide.
being able to provide. Yeah. That's a very, very valid point.
Very true.
Sometimes, especially back home in Nigeria, even here in the diaspora, sometimes the reason why people cannot leave is because they don't have the resources. They can't afford to leave. You know, he's the one that is paying the bills, he's the one that is providing school fees, everything, he's the one.
Exactly.
And that's why now we are hammering on, you know, women empowerment. You have to empower yourself. Before you even get married, have something that you're doing, empower yourself financially, because finances is power. If you don't have power in a relationship, then you become, you become the weakest link. And if you are the weak link, unfortunately, you are with somebody who is abusive in nature. Oh my God, what's going to happen to you? Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Women, we need to empower ourselves. Find
Mm-mm.
something doing. Don't depend on your husbands for everything. Everything.
Yeah.
That's why when you want, they can treat you anyhow they want. Uh, oh, Choice TV in the building. Welcome, Choice. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, so
And some people still give up their job today because for marriage. So
it's
we're
true.
having this conversation on my channel the other day where some ladies in the diaspora were telling us about how, they were meeting men and the guys were like, would you give up your professional job if we get married? And of course, I don't think there's any Obodo farm that is going to do that
Hell
nonsense.
no.
Someone that loves you and cares about you
We'll
will
promote
not
your
ask you
job.
to give up your job because they want to marry you. Come and do full-time housewife in the abroad. This abroad. Oh my God.
But
Yeah,
they don't
I
realize.
find that when people go home to marry, we talk about imported wives quite a lot on my channel. You know that imported wives too, they are at a disadvantage. Okay. Fancy face, say, Brindy just come alone. She
Yes,
brought us
so
the farm with her.
Obodo
Hooray!
farm, I dey hello now. I dey hello now. Ah, that's the best farm ever. I dey hello now. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
we advise women, even if they marry you and bring you from Africa, please find something to do. Okay?
Exactly.
Start small. Start with whatever job that is available. Go back to school if you need to retrain. Go back to school, acquire skills, learn the environment, learn where you are, and empower yourself so that you can have a voice in that relationship, in that marriage. Because if you don't, the day you go gas, it's not always funny, you know. So empowerment is crucial. Yeah.
It is not, and actually, do you know what happens in such a relationship? When you take away something from somebody, I'm a professional. I work. That is why during courtship is best that you sit down with that person and hear. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. Okay, I have my bachelor's degree. I want my master's, and I want my PhD. To see whether you guys are on the same, the same pace, or the same, you're in sync with that person. Because
Yeah.
some of the men will tell you, oh, no, 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 I just want BSN. No, I don't, bachelor's degree. I don't want you get progress and do whatever you want to do. That is a red
Mm.
flag there. Just kukuma take yourself out of there, because
Yeah.
that person will never support you or help you progress to be who you want to be.
Oh
And when
yeah.
you take away something like that from somebody, it breeds resentment.
Oh yeah.
The person will resent you
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
when you see, people resenting their marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't last at all. And
Yeah.
my dear sister, I'm sorry, I know that you have to go. My dear sister, what do you have to say about what is happening now? Another red flag is when you see somebody that is always lying to people, lying on the phone, lying everywhere. That
Lai
person is
Mohammed.
a liar, liar.
Lai Mohammed.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God. Hmm.
Don't think that person will change. And my sister, I've heard lots of stories, young women saying that, the person they are dating or in courtship with will just get married to somebody else and they'll just see it on social media. I've heard
Hmm.
these stories
Hmm.
over and over again,
Hmm.
you know, and I don't know how it can get there. Oh, Auntie Mabel, turn your stuff down. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's done. I don't know what I've done.
You need to turn your YouTube off and watch from StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
Yeah.
So I wonder, and lots of women know, some
Yeah.
almost
Thank you.
died because of that. I've
Hmm.
heard these stories, and I
Hmm.
wonder how what happened? Why did they see all these red flags? How can they get themselves in such a situation? You're dating somebody, not
Hmm.
knowing that the person is dating another person, and all of a sudden you see the
Oh my God. Uju, I see it in the comment section a lot on social media where they say inside your serious relationship, there's another serious relationship going on. I don't know. This
Oh my
serious
goodness.
relationship these days, it's only God that can help us. I'm
Yes.
telling you. That
Yes.
inside your serious relationship, another serious relationship. I mean, for me, lying is a massive red flag. I hate lies. I don't like it at
yes.
all. I don't like lies at all. If you lie one time to me,
Mm.
I don't trust you. Nothing breaks my trust like lie. Just tell me the truth. When I was a very young woman, um, I think I dated someone, and this was back in after I finished secondary school. I'll tell you a quick story. It's funny, very very funny. And this guy, oh my God, when you look back at the kind of guys you didn't marry, you just give glory to God and say, God, I thank you for saving
Oh my
me.
goodness.
Thank you. This one was a lying Mohammed. Was a lying Mohammed. And this guy, oh my God, he cheats a lot. All right. He's always, as a matter of fact, he was dating my friend's younger sister.
Oh
And
my
I caught
god.
them. I caught them,
Oh my god.
literally caught him pants down with
Oh
this
my
girl.
god.
And this is somebody that respects me and calls me sister. You understand? But you
Mm.
know what he used to play? He used to play a game with me and he would say, oh, I will tell you everything. I will never lie to you about everything. So even when he cheats, he's confident to tell me that he cheated, as if that makes it okay. You see
Mm.
how, you see how, you see how it's so, looking back now, if I think about it, I'm like, oh my God. Do you know how many times he's been married? It's somebody that you are from the same place. So I know his history. He's been married 3 times. He's been married 3 times. And I just say, God, I thank you for saving me.
Amen.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh
Right,
my God.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Let
I
me
mean,
just let
yeah,
me
go
just say something. I
ahead.
just because I heard that you were going to be leaving soon, I said, "Oh, I just need to come here and just say thank you once again for coming to our Sister Uju's channel."
No
Um,
worries.
mhm. Right, you are one person. I know many of us might not be as active as Obodo fan as we should be. But yeah, we are some inactive ones. But I think I just want to say it here that I respect you a lot, and
Yes.
I'm
Thank
also
you.
yeah, you're welcome. I'm also a social worker like you, and
Oh,
yeah, that was the first thing that attracted me to you many years ago when you
all
started. When you
right. Are you in the
started
UK or you're in the US?
I'm in the
UK.
UK. I'm in the
Oh,
UK. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I'm also from Edo State, so you're my sister through and
Oh, I
through.
see. We are
So yeah,
sisters.
so
You
yeah,
see? Small
yeah.
world.
Thank you. Yeah, I do. I like you a lot. But I'm a son. I'm married to a Sako person, and you are just up a few
Oh,
steps from my husband's
I
place.
see.
So I
I
always talk
see.
about you. I always talk. I said that's your sister. Whenever I'm watching your channel, I say,
Oh, thank
that's
you.
your
And
sister from the donuts. You know.
thank you,
Yeah,
Auntie Maybe. Thank you
you're
very much.
welcome.
It's nice to
You're
meet
welcome.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
it's very nice to meet you.
What I want
Yeah.
to say is what you do, we are so proud of you. There are many of us you don't know, and you don't know how much I share your videos and all the things you share, especially being in children's social services and
Mm-hmm.
working in the heart of London.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know what even many of our African families are going through,
Oh
and many
yeah,
of our children that have been looked after. It breaks my heart.
it
So,
is.
what you are doing is a great job, and I will have to tell you this, that I am so grateful that you finally found your calling. So to know how long I've been following you, I know when you try to do Obodo Connect, and
Yes.
yeah. Now when people hear you talk stories, most of people in the platform were saying they don't believe you. I just said that they didn't listen to your story from the
From
beginning
the
when we started the
beginning.
discussion. So some
Mm-hmm.
people joined the halfway through the discussion and your point, we're listing your point. So they kind of just saw the tail end of the point and didn't quite put the whole thing in context.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think I will want to let them know that they should go and please watch this video from the beginning so they put the
Mm-hmm.
whole story in context. I know they might not agree in totality how the whole
It's
point
all
were
right. I'm used to people
put.
disagreeing with me. That's all right.
But those red flags, they are real. People should not just. I think we are very. Sometimes we like to live in denial in our, especially in
Mm-hmm.
our community, and
Mm-hmm.
try to pray everything away and just say it's God's
Yes.
grace. And
Mm-hmm.
people just make some useless decisions and say it's God's grace and God will
Mm-hmm.
provide and all of that. And
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing we really need to start learning to stop. And especially when you talk of therapy as well. I think we need to find a way to start a movement, really in our men folks.
Mm-hmm.
We need to try, wherever if it's church or whatever organization we belong to, let's start breaking this barrier of
Mm-hmm.
our men not wanting to seek therapy.
Yeah.
What I tell people, you have headache, you take paracetamol.
Mm-hmm.
But when your marriage is sick or your mind is sick, you don't think it's necessary to take the necessary support system to address
Mm-hmm.
those problems. It's
Mm-hmm.
an area we need to stop. And also I'm trying to not to take the whole time. Also, this Nigeria thing of people thinking they cannot live abusive relationship,
Yeah.
since I think the price Osinachi paid for her with her life, we shouldn't let
Mm-hmm.
it go in vain. What I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to see now, people are more like recently we had a family, someone from my dad, my dad, my husband is my dad now. My dad,
Mm-hmm. Is your dad technically? Is your
he's
dad
my
now? If
dad.
you've been married long
Yeah,
enough,
I
he's now your
know.
dad. You are his mom.
We married over 33 years, so it's almost like my dad anyway now.
Oh yes. Oh, fantastic. Mm.
Because everybody called dad, granddad at home with him now because we have a grandson
Yes.
as well. So yeah, it's my grandson is actually with me today. So yeah, I
Yes.
just love to just say I'm
It's amazing how you will not join the children and the grandchildren to be calling your husband daddy. Me, I said I will never call my husband daddy. But now I find myself saying daddy. I'm like, what is this?
we thank God they are good enough for us to call them daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to say, Sister B, is
Yeah,
because I'm also older than you, I refer to you as Sister B.
it's
So
fine, sis.
so what I'm trying to say is this: let's now try what you are
Mm-hmm.
doing. I know you can't be everywhere. I want
Yeah.
to use this platform today to say people should start speaking up in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it from afar. Like what you are doing, I can see how you take community to Germany to rescue people, US to rescue people. You know, you are doing a great job. You are not everywhere, but you're able to build that community. And we shouldn't wait for you to do everything. Let me give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
A young lady from my husband's place
Mm-hmm.
was suffering severe domestic abuse recently. We
Right.
never knew of it until a few months ago it came to our notice. My
Mm-hmm.
husband used his clout in the community to
Mm-hmm.
gather the momentum and
Mm-hmm.
speak to everybody who needs to be spoken to. And this lady was referred to the welfare department in Edo State in Benin City.
Mm-hmm.
So then both come in combination with this welfare team and people in the Benin City, those people who were able to, they reported it to the police. And this guy actually stopped this young lady from taking her property. She actually have left and escaped. Luckily, where she works, they gave her a small room to be staying. But he was even still terrorizing her and telling her that she can't even come to the house. They don't have children.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, although people saw it as unfortunate, but I saw it as almost a fortunate thing that she
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. That's
had.
fortunate.
Yeah. So, but to even get her stuff out of the house, the man wouldn't let her. It was that bad. So they have to support this young lady to go and report it to the police. The welfare people supported her and accompanied and actually got this man arrested and was
Yes.
brought to the police station. But
Mhm.
as they do in Nigeria, they bailed him. Although they bailed him, they still put pressure. The people who were speaking on behalf of this lady, with my husband and all the community people, they put pressure on these police people to act. And this lady has now gone to take her stuff from the house now, supported by the police. And they gave him what they will call injunction here. If you
Yeah.
ever come near that lady again, that they were going to arrest
Again.
you and
Yeah.
imprison him. So what
Yeah.
am I trying to say? Let's not rest, just say, oh, it's in Nigeria, things don't work. Let's
Mm.
not start be the hands and the feet and the voice for the voiceless in Nigeria. Let's start small. Anyone we are aware of, let's gather momentum and gather the right support system around that person to get them released. So let's not keep
Mm.
quiet. It can be done while we are still praying along for more to be done. And
Thank
once
you.
again, thank you very much for coming
Mhm.
to
Thank
Sister
you so
Vivian.
much, Auntie.
We do
I appreciate
appreciate you
you.
lot,
Thank
a
you.
lot, a lot. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Please keep the flag flying. You are doing a great job.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so happy to see you today here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. The thing about Nigeria is that Nigeria, we have a long way to go, my sister. But we have to start somewhere. Okay?
Exactly.
We'll start
Right.
somewhere. I think with the social media now, the awareness is there now, it's very slow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not at a pace that we would like, but
Absolutely.
it's gradually the
Mhm.
attitudes are changing, people are becoming aware. I mean, was it 2 years ago that it happened in Benue State that a journalist bashed his wife so much that he almost the picture was so gory, and the
Mm.
state governor, what did he do? He stepped in and reconciled them. That's what he did. It was on social media. Yeah, some people in the comment section will remember. The wife is a doctor, and the journalist work for one of the news station. I'm not sure which one of them it is.
Mm.
And I mean, that would have been a teachable moment for somebody who claims
Definitely.
to be a sitting governor to set an example of how women should not be treated. He wasn't even arrested.
Mm.
And
Wow.
you see, the reason why DV is so high over there is because there are no consequences.
At all.
Definitely.
Okay? Where
At
Mm.
there
all.
is no law, or if there is no consequences for actions, then they don't see any reason why they shouldn't do it. If
Mm.
they know, like over here, I'm sure there are a lot of men over here who will be, they will have opportunities, or they will feel like they've been provoked, but they
Yeah.
will contain it. They will hold themselves because they know the repercussion that if I put my hands on her, the
Yeah.
police, even if she doesn't call the police, my neighbors will call the police
Of
and I
Mm.
will
course.
be arrested.
Yeah.
And the impact of my arrest is that is going to affect, my DBS. I'm going to have a criminal record, and that
Definitely.
has a long impact on my career. It has
Mhm.
impact. So what I'm saying is that except there are consequences. In Nigeria, there are no consequences. You go and report that your husband beat you, they'll say, I better go home now, family matter, more than settle.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why
Yeah.
police will even be saying, why are you disturbing us? Even the
Mm.
police said that they beat their wife.
Very
Mm.
true. And the
Mm.
thing is, somebody said something. Need to read this comment. Unapologetically me.
Unapologetically me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm really proud of the social workers in Nigeria. She said a positive change is happening.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is an improvement. That is good to hear. But one thing I would like to suggest, you hear about NGOs in Nigeria, NGOs in Nigeria, NGOs in Nigeria. If some of these NGOs will start building shelters for these women, these battered women, like we have shelters here, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
that at least they'll have a place to go. Because some
Mhm.
of them, from what I'm hearing, people, that they don't have any place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some parents will be like, once you're married, though, this your room is taken. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
most of them will not like to go back because of the stigma, because of
Hmm.
what people will say. Oh, she
Hmm.
has left her marriage. Now
Yeah.
she's
I
using.
mean, some parents
But
will not even allow their children to come back home. They will tell them, don't come
exactly,
back home. You
at
can't
Yeah.
come
all.
back.
So if some of these NGOs will start building shelters for these battered women, and churches speak up too, build shelters for them, it will help a lot. That is just my suggestion. Oh, my
Mm.
dear sister B, I don't want to keep you long. I know you have Owambe today. Owambe.
Oh my God. It's not even Owambe like that. It's just a party, but it's fine. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine. It's fine.
thank
I was
you.
hoping that that person that said in the
Mhm.
comment section will come in. So,
Uh,
because I like debate so that we can have a conversation, It will be interesting to hear his or her, perspective about what we're talking about. Because we started
exactly.
off by talking about red flags, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that person is gone now or they
I
are
don't know
still
the
here.
person either. I think that he just jumped in. I didn't hear what we were saying before and
Okay,
just left
you
the
didn't
comment.
set your stream to be subscribers only.
No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
still growing.
I
we
hear
are,
you. I
we
hear
are still
you.
growing. No, we
Don't
don't
worry,
do
the
that
young shall grow.
yet.
You will grow. You will grow. You will
Thank
grow by
you.
the grace of God. Anyway, I'm very, very happy to be here today. I'm
Thank
just going to
you.
say that,
Thank you.
everybody needs love. Everybody needs
Yes,
protection.
so.
I believe, and my sister here, for you, before you go into social work, you have this strong need,
Mhm.
to protect people, to make sure people are
Absolutely.
safe. You
Yeah.
understand? It's people
Mhm.
who care about other people that usually go into nursing and social work. Okay,
Yeah.
so even I just look back and I'm thinking the path that led to where we are now, why we are doing this work we are doing, is just God. Because
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Because if you remember when we started, we're not even doing this. I wasn't doing
Absolutely.
this
No,
DV
not
that we're
at
doing
all.
now. But
Yeah.
God has a way of orchestrating our lives and
Yes.
shaping it the way He wants it to be. So everybody needs love. Everybody needs to be protected. I don't believe that anybody should be subject to abuse.
Not at
If you
all.
don't love people, you don't want them, it's better to
Mm.
let them go
Yes.
than to keep them. And because what it does is that it's not only the person that you are abusing, it has a ripple effect on your generation.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
children, what they are saying, they will
Mm.
grow up. When they get married, it goes on and on and on and on and on. Some people will tell you stories about how their grandfather, what they saw with their grandfather, their father did it. We need to start breaking the circle of abuse.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Abuse in our culture is deeply rooted. It is acceptable, and that is why it's so difficult to change mindsets. It is so
Mm-hmm.
difficult to change attitudes because people see it as a way of life. So they don't see the need to change. So when you see a good man now and they are talking, and we have them there, when they are talking, we'll say like, what's this one saying, Seb? You're always on their side. Why you? It's like there's the side of men. It shouldn't be like that.
No.
Very
Everybody
true.
should be safe. They should be protected in their
Amen.
relationship,
True.
whether women,
Very
whether
true.
men, whether
Amen.
children. People should
Mm.
just be safe. And I think you need to start embracing breaking up. If it doesn't work, everybody should go their own. The reason why abuse is so deep also in our culture is because relationships that have served their time, people refuse to break up. So they will stay there, and then you'll be hearing bass every day. They'll be beating each other. They'll be beating the woman, or
Very
because they
true.
are not happy. They are not happy. Oyibo will just sit down one day and say, you know what? I think it's not working. I'm not happy. You are not happy. Let's go our separate ways. I think
Yeah.
it's more healthier that way.
Mm. Yeah.
That is just my personal belief. I think it's healthier to let one another go and break up and start afresh, because you never know. You might even have a chance to find love again. To find one man's meat is another man's point. Because you don't like someone doesn't mean someone else is not going to like the person. You understand? You
Very
might feel that
true.
Mm.
oh, this it just might be a question of compatibility, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
we're talking
Very
about, red
true.
flags.
Yeah.
Because I'm not compatible with you doesn't mean that you're not going to find somebody that you're compatible with.
Mm-hmm.
Very
But you will
true.
never know if you remain in that relationship and you are suffering for years. And that's why our
Mm.
breakups, when we do break up in our culture, most of our breakups, Jesus, they are always terrible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Before you see a Nigerian marriage that is breaking up amicably is hard.
Very hard. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
why.
because the relationship has gone past is sell by date
I
ages
did.
ago.
Yeah, it's step by the. Yeah, that's right. I agree with
That's
that.
why.
Yeah.
That's
And
why.
but
Mm.
Sister B, with this Osinachi's story, what happened? I think many people are becoming aware. That awareness is now there.
Oh
Some
yes.
women are saying, no, 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 I can't deal with this anymore. But
Yeah.
the thing is, when they come out to talk, let them not be put down, shut
Mm.
down. You are not
Mm.
the only one that is going through it. Many women, they
Yeah.
are still in their marriage, and
Yeah.
it's just by
Everybody they
providing
manage.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
providing things that will help them. That's
Yeah.
just basically what it is.
Yeah.
You are
Stigma.
just super
Mhm.
amazing. I
Cheese,
love you.
cheese,
I
cheese,
mean,
cheese.
UK is far from US, but hug from here to you, okay? I love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Editorial
you
is
for
here.
coming.
Oh, hi, Editorial. How are
Yes,
you?
Victoria. Yes,
Nice to
so.
see you. How you doing? Okay. Thank you all so much. I'm glad
Oh,
to be here. I
thank
hope
you.
it will help somebody. I mean, red flags are real. Guys, please don't ignore them. Do not ignore them. Because if you ignore them and say, okay, maybe they will change, maybe I can pray it out, maybe I can change them, maybe I can, it's wishful thinking. It's not. If you can't live with it, then don't go into that relationship. Don't.
Yeah.
Very true.
Can I
Very
just
true.
yeah, can I just say something, Sister B, before you go as well? When you started this talk, I actually said I canceled my live stream today so that I'll be prepared to be here on time to be in the beginning. So I was there on time even before 7. So when you started, you were saying that in our time, obviously all of us on the screen, we are women who have been married quite some years, at least I'm
Yes.
33 years married, and I
Yes.
know you said from the beginning, we didn't even have the awareness and the knowledge
Oh
that
yeah.
these young people have. And I just think an area we need to start supporting the younger women who are, or even the matured one who are not married yet, or men
Mm,
as well. I know it's more linked towards women in our culture, is the fact that a lot of women are pressured into marriage. Because
mm,
when we hear the story from your channel, majority
mm.
of them, almost 80, more than 80% of them were pressured into those
Oh
marriages,
yeah.
direct pressure or subtle pressure, overt
Mm-hmm.
pressure, whatever form of pressure. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just a societal thing. So I went to a wedding some many years ago. This lady is a medical doctor. The, the DJ was saying, oh, today you have added another title to your name, the most
Mm-hmm.
important title of Mrs. You
Mm-hmm.
can imagine, even
Mm-hmm.
being a medical doctor wasn't good enough.
It's
That
not
you
good
have
enough.
that title,
No.
Mrs. So
Yeah.
this is part of the reason, this societal pressure that is pushing a lot of women to overlook these red flags, even
Mm-hmm.
when they see it very glaring at them during the courtship, because they just this person wants me. Obviously, let me just take this title and become married, and
Yeah.
every other thing, God will take care of it. And
Mm-hmm.
another thing, our churches aren't helping. And
Mm-hmm.
majority, especially those of us in this, everybody has become born again, and everybody is now ministers and evangelists and prophetess and prophets and what have you. When these people even see these red flags and try to share with their circle of influence in this area of faith or society, people will always say, oh, don't matter, you will manage it, it will be fine, and all of that. They
Mm-hmm.
don't, they will even claim. I was listening to one of the story recently, was it Chudi, one of these young men that always talk to people from when they have a challenge, they share their issues, their life stories. And the lady was saying that even her members of her church circle, because she was in the singing ministry and was one of those servers in the church, and we say it's your husband, we claim it, even when it was clear that this guy was not fit for purpose. And this is the person,
Ah.
and who said because he doesn't want to have a pregnant bride and made her to carry abortion several times, you know, all because and people were still saying, oh, he's your husband, pray for it and all of that. What I'm trying to say is that the pressure of not even living an abusive marriage begins from the pressure to get married to the wrong person in the
Oh
first place.
yeah. Oh yeah.
This
Oh
is where we
yeah.
have to start addressing it from the preventative measure and also the curing measure. Obviously, the when it's the people that already found themselves in it as well. You're already
Mm.
doing a great job. The reason I'm just using this platform to speak today, let all of us start opening our eyes. And like I tell people now, Sister Obodo today, Sister B. Some of you who don't know, go and watch her YouTube from the beginning, because it's not where
Eh,
She has done so many things before she found this her calling. Let all of us start opening our eyes. Why are we on this platform? It's not just about to gather subscribers and the penny to pay you on whatever on the AdSense. It's to see this ONGO Sister Uju is talking about. There are so many ways we can find a way to start impacting lives in Nigeria. If it's to start building those rescue home, refuge homes, and whatever. Many of us are learning a lot of things in Obodo. Let us start thinking of ways to implement it over there. We can't do it alone. But look at what we're doing on our platform. A lot of people are supporting some other YouTubers in Nigeria who are helping other people, who are coming up with ideas to help people. So let's open our eyes and see how we can start making a difference, please. Thank you very much.
Well said. Well said. Well said. You put it very, very well, my sister. The pressure to get married is real.
It is.
Even today in Nigeria, it is real. And the reason is because society values marriage so much for women that women are not respected when they are not married.
Very true.
And that's why that medical doctor, she probably went to medical school for 7 years to get, it's not easy to become a qualified medical doctor. And yet, some raggedy ass DJ somewhere is saying that today you got the most important title.
Exactly.
So, as a woman, this is the psyche of a lot of people that until you get that missus, you've not achieved anything in your life. So marriage is the most important thing that you will achieve in your life. That is the psyche, and it is not true. It is not. Marriage is beautiful. It is good. God ordained marriage is good, but the covenant of your purpose in life is not marriage.
It's not.
Your purpose in life. So that's why you see in Nigeria, I've seen a woman before in Nigeria who she's a market woman and you can tell that she's struggling. Okay. Her husband is not doing well. She's not doing well. They're just managing. But one day she was talking to another woman. I don't know. The woman was trying to buy something from her. You know how sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's the sun or it's just the environment. People get angry very easily and they just get upset and start abusing you. And she was like, look at this woman that is talking to me. You that don't even have husband. Me that is a married woman. Do you know I'm a married woman? A married woman like me, they'll be bragging with married. It's only in Nigeria that they brag with married woman. They'll be saying, a married woman like me. And I was just looking at them. I'm like, I was shaking my eyes. I say, married woman. They never see food chop. They say, married woman, married woman. Yeah, my show. So this is it. It's a status thing. Is respect. So no matter how accomplished you think you are as a woman, except you have that ring or you have that husband, they don't see you like you've actually, and this is wrong. This is wrong. It is completely wrong. Because at the end of it, not everybody will get married. That's the truth. It's not every man that will marry. It's not every. Oh, Sister Uju, you are even saying that you are talking about pressure. We are talking about pressure. What about men? We talked about it in my channel. Do you know that the pressure for marriage is so strong in Nigeria that gay men are marrying women in Nigeria? And even in the diaspora.
Very
Do
true.
you know that? Have you heard the story? I was hearing the story of what's it called? This Fanny and the wife that every day they are fighting. The one that says she has mental health problems. I'm hearing the story now that just Lover is saying that the man he's low down. He's one of these brothers that is low down.
Are you serious?
Cha-cha, yes.
Oh my God.
Cha-cha.
Yes.
This is it. Okay, can people mute themselves? Oh my God.
Mute.
Yes. Okay, can people mute themselves? Oh my God. You don't have to mute them, would you? Just mute everybody.
Please. Who is that? Okay, thank you.
If you can mute yourself, please, so we can yeah.
Mute.
Right.
Oh, you're welcome, Tenda. You're welcome, my big sister. Ifechi and family, welcome. Zubelicious Zube. Where there is relationship class or problem, she's there. You're welcome. Welcome. All right.
Yeah,
guys.
so that is how bad it is. Because it's always about status. Everything about our people is about status.
Yes.
How do I look? How do people perceive
How come I
me?
can't hear you guys?
Oh, you can hear us? Oh.
Am I muted? I can hear.
No, I didn't mute you. We can hear you.
Oh dear, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, very loud and clear. We can hear you. Oh, I didn't mute you. Don't even know. Thank you for the super chat, my sister. My first super chat. I'm dancing. Oh, thank you, Niger mom in Australia, for my super chat. Maybe go out and come back again, okay? She can hear
Okay.
me. Okay, Sissy Fetch, you can go ahead.
Um,
Big sis.
I don't know what's wrong, but I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I know that Oyinbo TV will be wanting to go shortly, so I thought I need to come up here to say something because
Yes, sir.
I always follow you, but I don't comment, but I always make sure that I listen to Oyinbo TV, and I've been doing that for many years because I'm also in UK like herself, and I love what she does, and I'm very interested in this topic today because in my channel this over the last couple of weeks or 3 weeks I've been doing relationship series. We are now in part 4 of it, and actually when she was talking about insecurity in relationship, that was actually what I dealt with this week. Causes of insecurity, some of the causes based on the people that I've interacted with, because for those of you who know me, I've been married for so many years, near 38 years, so I've got so many experience and a lot of people confide in me. So all that Obodoyibo TV was saying today and all that Uju was saying today, I can identify. There's a lot of issues. And what she just said now about the woman saying, "Oh, I'm a married woman." Yes, I said people that marriage does not define anybody, and marriage is not in heaven. So people are forcing themselves into marriage. And unfortunately, somebody I was speaking with recently, her own mother is the problem. Because she kept saying to her, "You're 29 now, next year you'll be 30. What are you still doing here?" So
Mhm.
this lady is now trying to enter a relationship anyhow. No, so she now came to me, and I'm saying to her, "Yes, I'm not your mom. I'm not saying to you not to listen to your mom. However, this is a very wrong approach. We don't all have to get married. Yes, thank God for those of us who are married and we are happily married by God's grace. It's work in we even no matter the number of years, it's work in progress. So nobody should body shame or age shame anybody into marriage, because it's not a do or die affair. That's why people get into it by all means. And when the man knows that you are desperate and that you want to get into this marriage by all means, they'll just use you and do what they like. And I'm glad that you clarified this point of all men cheat, because when I hear that, it really, really boils in my spirit. How can people be making that kind of generalization that all men cheat? That's very wrong. Whoever is telling them that story is not true. Every man is different. Every woman is different. Every family, every marriage is different. We are all work in progress, no matter how many a number of years we have been married. But one thing I want to drop to people who are not yet married is, please do not rush into any relationship or into any marriage, because you rather be happier on your own than go into the wrong relationship or wrong marriage. It can mess up your mindset. It can lead to mental health.
Oh
You see a
yeah.
lot of, I mean, you all, yeah, you are social workers. You understand what I'm saying? It can lead to all sorts.
Mhm.
I work as occupational health advisor, and I
Yeah.
also see people that have got issues because of relationship. And you
Mhm.
see them passing sleepless nights. They will
Mhm.
not sleep. They're
Mhm.
into medication. They're giving them high dose of antidepressants. For
Mhm.
what?
Yes.
For
Mhm.
what?
Mhm.
Very
So
true.
we have
Very
to
true, big
speak
sis.
more. Yeah, yeah, we have to speak more about this. Marriage is not for everyone, and we don't all have to be married. Nobody can shame anybody for not getting married, because that's what is causing some of the mistakes people are making now in relationships. Thank you so
Thank
Yeah.
you
much.
so much. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, big sis. Thank
Absolutely. I agree with you. I think what we need, I mean, going forward, we've got children now who are, in that age bracket, they are old enough to get married. But I think
Yeah,
what we can teach our children is marriage is desirable. If it
Yeah.
happens, fine. But
Yeah.
keep pursuing your life. If somebody comes along and you feel like, is the right person for you, fine. If it doesn't happen, carry on living your best life every day. Because, like you said, Auntie, it is better for you to be single, happy, and sane. That one is
Yes.
very, very important. Than for
Yes.
Yes.
you to be. There are so many women that are broken. Oh,
Yeah.
go to the hospitals, go to mental health hospitals. Nigerian
Yes.
women are all over.
Mm.
Nigerian women are all over mental
Yes.
hospitals. They are on medication.
Yeah.
If you dig deep into their story, there's a marriage issue there. There's a relationship issue there that has, deteriorated and gotten to a point where their journey of mental health started.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is very, very important that we train our children, we teach our children, especially our daughters. And please, if you're a parent here and you've got a daughter, she's 25, 26, 27, don't pressure her.
True.
Don't. Do not
Very
pressure her
true.
about you must marry before 30, oh, you are
Mm.
getting old. No,
Yeah.
no, it's not, that's not nice. It's not good. The age of pressuring people into marriage is gone. I don't think we should be doing that. The way you can help young people is advise them, look for the right, marry for the right reason. Why do you
Yes.
even want to get married anyway?
Exactly.
Why do you want to
Yeah.
get married? Find out why do you want to get married? That's the question we were asking the other day to a lot of people. Why? And somebody said to me they want to get married because winter is coming. He's a man. He said,
So
Auntie B, winter is coming now. I say, so you're looking for blanket, Abby? That is why you
exactly.
want to marry. It's blanket. Yeah. So the motive for why people even want to get married says sometimes you will laugh. Okay.
Mm.
But we both know that if your marriage is not good, even if you live in the same house, you will not even see each other talk of sleeping together or being in the same bed. We know so many people that live together, they don't even see eye to eye. They live
At
like
Yeah.
all.
strangers.
Yes.
True. Very true. Okay,
It is well.
Zube. Zube, can
May
you
God
go?
help
Go
us.
ahead. I'm so sorry, Auntie B. I know
Thank
you've had
you.
That's all right.
Hey.
Say Suju. Hello, Oyinbo
Yes.
TV. It's so
Yes.
good to
Hi.
have you here. Mommy Fechi. Hello, Mommy. Hello,
Hello.
Auntie Mabel.
Hello.
Okay, so I got notification for this, and thank God I'm actually in the house, and I'm like, I can't miss this. When I saw the title, I'm always anywhere when once it has to do with marriage and relationship. I am always interested in such topics because a lot seems to be happening.
Mm.
Um, Here in Nigeria, once you hit a certain age, and that is why most people tend to actually lie about their age. Once you hit a certain age as a woman, there is so much pressure. And it's not the same for men most times over here. There is so much pressure. There are just very few parents who are like, take your time. They're not even counting days for you. There are very few parents who are like that. Her daughter, the only daughter she has, was actually being pressured by her mom and her elder brother. And this girl will come to my mom all the time complaining. And my mother will be like, why is your mom pressuring you? And she says she does not know. And eventually, out of that pressure, she has fallen into one guy's hands.
Yeah.
And the last time my mom saw her, she was not looking good at all. And it's not like she's from a home where things are fine. Like, okay, where things are fine. So I feel like um parents need to stop pressuring, their children. Because right now, the same business her mom is doing and struggling with it even now that she's getting older is the same business that the girl has ended up in.
Hmm.
So I remember my mom telling the mom that, do you want this thing to become a generational thing, that you suffered and then your children will now come and suffer?
Hmm.
You should pay attention to them becoming, better people. Yes, as parents, low key in your heart, you want your kids to get married, but don't pressure them. Just pray for them, pray
Exactly.
that the right person will come at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
at the right time. Okay, most of
Absolutely.
my mates are married. Yes, most of my friends are actually married. That's the truth. So most of my friends are married. I don't think maybe I just have one or two. But I was telling somebody here when we're having a private chat, I am actually not threatened, or I don't feel bad or feel some kind of way about it. If you feel because you're married and um you're married and you shouldn't be talking to a single person, fine. There's no hard feelings about it. You could keep your distance. I'm not going to jump into anybody's arms simply because I want to be married. My mother has never opened her mouth to say, ah, and it has never. All she keeps telling us is she prays that the right person will come and at the right time. In fact, she tell us that the one that will come and give you trouble, I don't want. I don't know if it's because of the experiences that she has had, but if I can actually recall very well, I know I met my grandmom, that's my mom's mom, and those times when you travel for Christmas, we're actually very close. So we actually get to talk. We got to talk while she was still alive. And I remember my grandmom saying, every woman has her time. That God has destined some people to marry early. Some people would marry, when they're in their middle age, while some will get married probably later in life. That everybody's timing is not the same. So I don't really think it's about my mom's experience as well, because I've seen people who went through the same thing that she has been through, and they are the ones that actually push their children to go and marry. And it's surprising to me, like, it's not like you had a very pleasant experience. So why are you pushing your child into this? I feel you should. Nobody's looking at purpose when going into marriage these days. Nobody, most people are not looking at fulfilling purpose. They're not looking at fulfilling destiny. People just, wake up and feel like, oh, okay, I've come of age. Anyhow, where you be, let's just get married, and they jump into it. There's a whole lot of things that is happening around me, that because of how white he is, I can't, begin to say some of those things here. But I'll tell you something, yeah. I've just realized that any marriage built on the wrong foundation, with time, you begin to see, in fact, it doesn't take long, you begin to see that, things don't actually turn out well. Things don't actually turn out well. It's either there's an emotional, just like Sisobodo Ibo TV mentioned, the actress lady and all of that. If you follow the story up, you just realize that they had a bad foundation from the onset.
Yeah, it was.
And in
See,
my
I
heart, I'm
think
asking
business. I
myself,
think it's a business marriage. It was
Mm.
set up to be a business
yes,
marriage. To be honest, yeah.
exactly. So why
The
why
story
would
is.
you even,
Oh my God.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
why
it's
would you
really.
marry a man who would have the heart? Yes. Why would you marry a man who would have the heart to give you to another person in exchange for money?
Because it's not into
So
women, so he
I
doesn't
feel like
care.
she shouldn't. It was already bad that she even found herself in such relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not into
not.
her.
And
He's
she
not into
was,
women.
she was actually aware.
It
That's
makes
the painful
perfect
part. From
sense
the
when I heard
onset,
that
she was
story.
aware.
Sorry to jump in. It actually
No
makes
problem,
perfect
sis.
sense, that this is like that, because I'm wondering, there's something going on with this girl that is deeper than what we are seeing. So when I read that story on This Lover, it just makes perfect sense that it was a business arrangement, and that guy is not into women, he's into men. Okay? So it was
What?
just a
Yeah.
business arrangement. They put up an
Yes.
appearances. It was about, like you were saying, it's about keeping up appearances, but the appearances is not holding anymore now.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Scary.
Okay, so it happens, sis Uju, it happens. Do you know that here in Nigeria, I don't know about over there, a lot of, because of how Nigeria is, okay, if you're not, there's a way people feel you should be. Do you understand? Once you're not that way, they don't see you as a normal person. So most of these people who are like that, they are pressured while they are doing whatever it is they're doing on one hand, they are pressured into being married just to, make the society feel like, oh, they are responsible, because they take it that whoever that is married is responsible. That's how it's being painted over here. I
Akoko.
remember there was this, in fact, when myself and my mom were talking about we're talking about a certain man who was over 40. He wasn't married, and they kept pressuring him. He's actually into this kind of thing. That's what he does. He's someone we know. And then he went to marry a girl.
Yeah, eventually you. Mhm, mhm.
The moment he got married, he put in for transfer out of Lagos, left Lagos, and then the girl had gotten pregnant. So when this thing kept going on, she had her child. You visit the guy where he was, without informing him. She visited her husband, and behold, what she saw, shocked her. She came back quietly, told her mom. Her mother said, "You know what? Just come out." And she packed her load. She was just picking her things little by little, and that was how she ran away from that marriage. The matter was reported to the pastor, to the church. They invited the guy. The guy did not show up.
Mm.
This guy's family is very much aware, and they were busy covering up for their brother and saying
Of
that the
course,
fault is from the lady.
of course. Mm. That's normal. Nigerians, we have a long way to go.
We
Could
do.
you? Unfortunately, I'll have to go now.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody for being
Thank
here.
you
Please give this
so
video a thumbs
much.
up, share it.
Thank you so
Hopefully,
much.
we've been able to share some knowledge here tonight. I
Yeah,
appreciate you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to catch up with the rest later, but I got to run off now too.
I know.
It's my niece's birthday and she's having a due, so
Oh,
I
yes.
need to go over there now. So thank you very
Mm.
much for having me.
We
Thank you
And
so
appreciate you.
much. Thank you
yeah,
for coming.
all right, we'll catch up
Thank
soon. Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Mm.
Bye. Thank
Say
you,
thank you.
everybody.
Say
Over the farm.
bye,
Thank you for being
Joa.
here.
Okay,
Bye. Thank
bye.
you.
Bye bye.
We'll
Bye.
catch up, okay?
Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank
No
you.
worries. Bye.
All right. Bye bye. Guys, so I God, oh, see what an amazing lady. All of you that came up, I appreciate you now. Thank you, big time. Guys, if you don't know Obodo Ibo TV, Biko, her channel is Obodo Ibo TV. She does live streaming and she have uploads too. You're going to learn a lot because it's a movement. The Obodo farm were out to make changes, to change things around. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you now. And see, oh my God, I can't believe that I have all these views because of Obodo Ibo TV. I beg, like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Okay. I will see you. Do you guys have any other thing to say? Zube, do you have any other thing to say? Zube,
No,
are you
no.
still there?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Yes,
No,
Zube.
I really don't. I just want to say that,
Yeah.
it's good that you bring up topics like this. People like you, Obodo Ibo TV, Mommy Fechi, you bring up topics like this. Because the truth is, we'll keep talking. You keep talking.
Yes.
Mm.
Some
Yeah.
people would hear and not listen, but you keep talking. A few people will still be saved. From creating this awareness.
Very
Mm.
true.
So yes.
And
Mm.
another thing I'll urge Nigerians to do is please go into counseling, go into training for counseling, especially marriage counseling, because it's very beneficial. I want people to be more aware of that. There was a story I shared here. I got from Justice TV about a couple that had really bad marriage. The man was cheating on the wife, not with one woman. He was just everywhere. And the lady ran away. The wife said, I am done, and left. And the man wanted her back, went through Justice TV. The lady, the judge told them to go for counseling. Oh my God, I watched the update. They went through counseling. Now they are together, back again, together, and they are doing much better. So if you can do that, please do. Oh my God, another super chat. Jano, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Guys,
Yeah.
I didn't have my birthday party. You know, this is my birthday month. My birthday was actually July 8th. This is actually my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. For
Uju, there's
Global
something.
TV to be here, that's my birthday gift. Thank you, Lord.
There's something
Thank
else I
you,
want to
Lord.
say before I go down, Uju. There's something I
Okay.
want to say. There's
Okay.
a message. There's a message in the chat
Okay.
from oh God, have I missed that message from Bimpe O?
Okay. What
She
did Bigbe
said,
say?
yes,
I love
yeah, she
Bigbe.
said, sorry, yeah,
I
Bimpe
love
O.
Bigbe.
Yeah, she said, I love the fact that older women are agreeing that no woman should. Okay, it's not even that one. Yeah. There's another one she said. I really want to talk on that one. Yeah.
Okay,
She
go ahead.
said, she said it all starts from self-love. When you love yourself, you won't let anyone, anything, or anybody tell you different or pressure you anyhow. I desire to be married, but not at the detriment of my purpose.
Exactly.
This could not have been said better.
100%.
Yeah,
Yes.
this could not have been said better.
100%.
Nobody should, make anybody to rush into a marriage. Self-love. This week we are celebrating. I saw a video about Chantel Anyanwu, getting engaged and things like that. If she had said, "Oh, my age mates are all married," I don't know how old she is, but anyway, she would have rushed into marriage since. But now she's getting married, getting engaged, and everything like that. So you have to love yourself, because she loves herself. She carries herself so well, and that's what everybody should be doing. Whether you're tall, whether you're short, whether you're fat, whether you're slim, it doesn't matter. The important thing is to love yourself, and that way, no man, nobody will talk down on you. Even if you're
Exactly.
already married, your
Exactly.
husband, you just carry yourself very well and maintain yourself, and the marriage will continue just like it was just yesterday. That's all I would just
Exactly.
say. Yeah.
And another
Okay.
thing is, remember not to lose yourself in marriage.
Yeah.
Never you lose yourself in marriage. Know that you're wonderfully and fearfully made. And when God made you for a purpose. Don't lose yourself and your purpose in marriage. Always be yourself and be the best that you can be. Your spouse is supposed to enhance that. Your spouse is supposed to make it better, to bring it out more. Never you lose yourself in marriage. It will make you a depressed person. It will bring resentment, and you will not enjoy that marriage. Never you do that. So that is it. Oh. So this is my birthday celebration because Oyinbo TV came, and oh my God, many people are joining. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Give me thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And another thing is, be yourself in a marriage. Don't change who you are. If you're a bubbling person, because I've seen people with great gifts, like you see people that can sing, music ministers, and once they get married, that dies. You see people that are great teachers, once they get married, that gift dies. Be careful. Know what you're going into. There are a lot of people are suffering in their marriages. Please don't make that mistake. Watch out for red flags. If you see the red flags, please leave. Don't stay. Even if you're in a courtship, please. Somebody better will come your way. Somebody better will come by. Don't think that, oh, because I'm advanced in age and nobody else will look at me. No, no, no. It's better that you wait and get that perfect person than getting a garbage for a life partner or for a spouse. All right. I love the way the Oyinbo is flowing, ma. Doris. Thank you, Doris. Thank you. I appreciate you. It shouldn't be so. That is because they see marriage as, yes, because that's what the society will bring. It tells you. Even when we are little, as girls, they start training us and, bringing us up as, to be good wives. So that's the way society, that's an achievement to them. But marriage is really not an achievement. An achievement is for you to become who you are destined to be. And marriage is there to, as a jara for you. So that's what it is. Oi, hello, hello. Now that we are rounding up, Oh, thank you. Welcome, my sweet sis Obodo Iboti. Oyoyo. Oyoyo, we are now rounding up. Oh. Don't lose yourself. We are now rounding up. Welcome, sis. Welcome, sis. Yeah, Obodo Ibo TV. She has gone. I'm so glad she is here. Guys, if you don't know Obodo Ibo, please go and follow her. Don't lose yourself in marriage. Amazing. Yeah, don't lose yourself. For be the best of yourself in your marriage. Don't allow anybody to overshadow your gift or your potentials in marriage. Don't you allow that. Just keep on shining and being yourself in marriage. Marriage is sweet though. All right, guys. I think I have stayed though. We started since 11, isn't it? And it's almost 1 o'clock. 2 hours gone. I didn't even know she would stay up to this point, but we have tried. So my super chatters, I applaud you now. Thank you, my beautiful sister Naija mom. Thank you, my beautiful sister Jane's Diary. I appreciate you guys. Guys, I went on vacation. I went to San Diego. It was beautiful. I went to SeaWorld. I wanted to share the stuff with you, but copyrights came, so I can't share it. I don't know how else to do it, but that's it. My big sister, Ifechi, I welcome you. Ask Auntie Mabel, guys. I was rushing to meet your live stream. I didn't even know it didn't hold, but thank God, because I was rushing late. I was actually late. Pataya by the building. Oh, you did well, Sisuju. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Guys, go and follow Obodo Ibo TV. That lady is amazing. I didn't know that she would ever come to my channel. I was shocked when she said, if you invite me, I'll come. I'm like, what? If I invite you? I thought she was joking. And she said it again. Would you invite me? I want to come. I said, okay, please come. I went to her DM. She said, yeah, tell me what day, what time, I'll be there. Do you know today she was even here before me? At a point, I kept looking on the Instagram. Maybe she'll tell me, no, she's not coming. God made it happen. I've been praying for this. I prayed for this, that God will touch lives and save lives. I know there are lots of you that are watching that are going through one form of abuse or the other. Guys, no. Please, you've watched this. Know that you don't have to remain there. You don't have to lose your lives because of marriage. She has shared a lot. We've shared a lot. And thank you, my amazing sisters, Auntie Mabel and Sissy Fechi, and all of you, Nzube, all of you that contributed. I appreciate you now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. You can do a talkover. I can do talkover. All right, I'll do a talkover, tell me. I'll do that because I want you guys to see that. I'll do that. Okay? It's good to be patient and wait for the right person. Yes, so. Because I remember when I graduated after college, my father is like, are you planning on getting married or not? Because my younger sister got married before me. I said, Daddy, I've not seen anybody I like. And then I'll see somebody. The person will just show me one thing. I don't like it. And my father called me one day, are you okay? Why are you rejecting all these people? Because I haven't seen the person I want. Though I know you feel that I'm getting old. I was only 20-something old. But I waited for the right person. For you to know what pressure can do. I was only 20-something. But because my younger sister got married before me, they were looking at me. What is going on? Because I told my father, no, I have to finish college and I have to see the right person before. And there was one that I'm like, she's like this one. I'm like, no, please. That one looks like Anya wine. His eyes, they go chan, looking at women. You know, although he was very wealthy, but I noticed that each time we're going somewhere, a woman will pass, he will turn back. I'm like, hey, this one a red flag. You know? I said, no, with all your wealth, go. So women, ladies, take your time and find the right person. That's all I can say. Thank you for your love, guys. Thank you for your support. If you've not subscribed, I beg subscribe, okay? I love one. Give me thumbs up, okay? I gotta go. I have to go now. We've stayed here for Ruth on hand. The professor is still here. Wow. Thank you, Professor. Thank you. Mary Queen, thank you for coming. We are rounding up now. Mary is laughing. It's true. His eyes was going chan chan chan. I'm like, hey God, that means I will not rest. And there was one that was so good looking. If you see good looking, hey, my mother said you cannot rest with this one because not even if he's not chasing, women will be chasing him. So you not have peace. I said, okay, another red flag. Oh my God. So
Right, Sister Uju, I've got to go as well. I'm on grandma's duty
thank you.
tonight.
No problem. Thank
My
you.
son's birthday
Thank
next week.
you for this
Parents
amazing.
have gone shopping.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
He doesn't like when it's long shopping. When it's time, it's grocery shopping, you have to take long. So he's with
I
me.
appreciate
So
you.
yeah,
I
and
appreciate you.
thank you
I
very much for
appreciate
your
you.
time and for all you do. So I'm glad that I didn't have to rush my live stream today. I said I would double up on this one. And it's a shame we cannot sing happy birthday to you the way you sing it to us. So happy birthday
Oh,
from all of us to you.
thank
My small
you.
token will be coming on PayPal because
Oh,
it's better than this
thank
this other
you.
one. YouTube take more than they say
Oh,
50%, something it's as if it's 30% they are giving to us.
exactly. I appreciate you, big sis,
All
darling.
right. Bye everyone and God bless you. Have a
Thank
blessed
you.
weekend. And bye my big sissy Fechi. God bless you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh,
Bye,
thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, see what my lovely Bimpe said. It's been great, everyone, and Auntie Uju. Wishing you all the best with your channel. Thank you. And thank you for being here, Bimpe. I appreciate you. Thank you. And for your being so active, commenting. I love you. Obodo Farm all the way. We love our Obodo Farm. All those good looking sign of you. Sign of you. Oh my God, Patty, you're so funny. Yes, so my YouTube professor, this is me. I just like to laugh. When I do my uploads, I love to laugh. I love the sense of humor. I'm not somebody that can sit down and just talk, talk, talk. I love to laugh. So my YouTube professor, hope you understand. Thank you guys. Oh, I have completely enjoyed myself. Oh, Mary encourages. I've completely enjoyed myself today. Thank you so. Oh, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you for coming, Bridget D. I appreciate you. Oh, they will run after him. Oh, they will run. Yes, so they'll run after him because that boy fine, no be here. He fine, he tall, he fine, he be a jebo. They go run after him, oh, and they go break my heart. So that's just what it is. I'm glad I didn't. At least he will marry somebody that can tolerate heartbreak. Me, I no go tolerate them. Welcome, you are welcome. Happy birthday. Thank you. I love how genuine. Oh, thank you, Doris. I love how genuinely grateful you sound. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Elizabeth said, Sisuju, this is a good Asiri community meeting. I know it is. Guys, I had fun. I went to San Diego. We went to Sea World. It was just beautiful. It was very relaxing. You know, I live in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas, is hot. But San Diego was very nice. The weather was perfect. Sea World is a perfect place. And everybody that came, editorial, hey, Twale, I greet you. I salute you. I saw Choice too. Choice, so thank you. All those big YouTubers that grace today's occasion. Twale to you guys. And all, Patayaba is a big YouTuber. Twale to you, Patayaba. Ruth Oham is a big YouTuber. Doris Jane is a big YouTuber. All these big YouTubers here. Temi is a big YouTuber. Twale Tuna. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to grace this occasion. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Editorial, are you still here? Thank you. Oh, Choice TV, thank you. And all of you now, where they watch, where know they comment, I appreciate you now. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. A small me, a small me. And I want to use this opportunity to tell you, if you want to be on my channel, on my live stream, DM me. My my Instagram handle is uju.ono. DM me. I'll make it possible for you to come and share your story, okay? For you to come so that we can learn together, because this is a learning ground. We are here to learn, okay? I'm pretty happy. You're a big, thank you. You're a big YouTuber. Pretty Happy is a big YouTuber. Jumoke is not a YouTuber, but I God bless you, Jumoke Aladesi. Thank you to all the big YouTubers. Unzube, mighty big YouTuber. Doris Ifi, all of you guys are big YouTubers. And yeah, please, if you would like to be on my live stream, DM me. We'll make it happen, okay? Thank you, guys. I appreciate Tuna with all my heart. Small me. Oh, people get good heart, though. People get good heart. This Oyinbo TV, she has a very good heart. And may God continue to bless and keep her. May God continue to grow her ministry from glory to glory, from strength to strength. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Kiki Nwa, Kiki. Oh, Kiki's been long ago. Welcome. Welcome, Kiki. Welcome, Kiki. Big YouTuber Association. Yes, so you guys are so here. Kiki, welcome, my dear. I hardly see you. I'll DM you since. Please DM me if you want. I'll make it a special. You'll be a special guest here, okay? Anybody that wants to be a special guest on my live stream, DM me. I'll make it happen, all right? I appreciate you now with all my chest, all my heart, all my hair. You see this long hair? Kiki, welcome. Vivian Oko is here. Vivian is a big YouTuber. Vivian Oko, welcome. Amen. Make the Lord keep her, protect her, bless her. No one. I'm big. Okay. If you say I'm big, okay, I take it. I'm big. But one, glory to glory. Mary Queen Onwa, Omalicha Nwa, she's a big YouTuber with a full chest, with all my full chest. I appreciate her now. Guys, I have to go now, okay? We've been here for 2 hours. I didn't even know she would stay this long. This woman is just amazing. Yes, so thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate you now. Temi Becky is a big YouTuber too. All right. Thank you, guys. And I'll see you hopefully in my next live stream. I know it will not be this mega, but come, I beg. Maybe this Wednesday, we'll see how it goes, okay? Thank you, Caesar, for all you do on your channel. Thank you. You guys are the ones making it happen. Without you guys, I get channel. I don't get channel without you now. now they make it happen. Joining for the... Oh, Peggy, thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much, Peggy. Thank you for joining my family. Thank you. Oh, NG, me, big YouTuber. Amen. Yes, you be big YouTuber, Vivi. Compared to me, you be big YouTuber now. Tell me Becky, okay, yes. So, Peggy, thank you. Oh, Pretty Happy, thank you. All my Obodo fams that came to grace this occasion, to join this live stream today, I truly appreciate. Obina Samo, Ineme Obina Sam. Make everything brand new. Butterflies in my belly. Obina Samo. Ineme Obina Sam. So that's it, though. That's my song for now. All right. Hey, Lolo Mwa. Lolo Mwa. Hey, Kekas Gesilo Suze Lolo Mwa. Abena pate yaba. Hey, Lolo. Hi, my members, Una. I love Una. Thank you. Yes, so that is the voice. Yes, so. Yes, so. Yes. I'm so happy. Thank you for my bigger. Yes, so I appreciate. Yes, so. All that you do amazes me, Almighty God. There is none like you. All that you do amazes me. I know it's late, okay? Hey, cause rep, you're late now. We the round up now. Hi, people. We the round up now. Bye, everyone. Hey. Hey. I'm shining. Oh my God. Is it because of the hair? Thank you. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie Nwa. Rosie Nwa. You're killing time now. Rosie Nwa. Thank you. Oh, Rosie, I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Vivian. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Lebashe, you are good. Bye, Uju. Jimoke, thank you for coming. Jimoke Aladese, thank you for coming. Bye. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. You need my company. Cause you need my company. How? No, this is not it now. You weren't here when the number was high. We are rounding up now. Our host is not here, and our special guests don't go now. No, nobody won't want to know. I had a guest. I had a special guest, though it was more than this now. They came to support me. Didn't you see my notice? We had a special guest today. You can go and watch it. Oyinbo TV was here, so her fans were here to support me. Normally, you know how I do now. Normally, I don't get up to this, but we move. Yes, no, we are ending up now. We are saying bye bye. Yes, so it was a great. If you can watch the replay, just do that, okay? We talked a lot. We talked a lot, yes. So I'm leaving actually. Bye bye. So long, farewell. I'll see you guys later. Later will be Tuesday. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Love you. Love you. Love you. Bye, bye, bye.